Zach Berzola. At forward, number 9, Luke Lynch. At forward, number 14, Vlad Mikulchuk. At forward, number 21, Josh Keplinger. And in goal for your Icemen tonight, number 31, Justin Kappelmaster. Jacksonville is coached by Nick Luco. The assistant coach is Brandon Mashinter.
Good evening, everyone. We are back for the second half of the Jacksonville Icemen season after a tremendous all-star game on Monday night. We are back to the regular season and back to the Icemen's quest for the top spot in the South Division. Tonight, they host the South Carolina Stingrays. Opening face-off in just a few moments, but first, let's bring you down to ice level, where we will have the singing of your national anthem.
Alexis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Icemen fans.
We are ready for hockey as the Icemen coming in with 20 wins, only 9 losses on the year, 2 overtime losses, 1 shootout loss. They host South Carolina, who has played a little bit better as of late. They've won each of their last 2 games, but still struggling overall for the year. 12 wins, 18 losses for them, 3 overtime losses before those 2 wins, both over the Norfolk Admirals last weekend. South Carolina was in a long losing streak, including a couple of them to the Icemen. Your referee tonight, he was the all-star referee as well. It's Jacob Rakuki, so good to see him back out there as well. And congratulations to him for being nominated to officiate the all-star game. Your 2 linesmen, Brady Fagan and Shane Gustafson, making his Icemen home debut tonight. In goal is going to be Justin Kappelmaster. He's played 3 games this year, 2 of them with Jacksonville. For the Icemen, he's been great, 1-0-1, but a goals against average of 1.43, save percentage of 95.4%. He had a 2-1 overtime loss coming in his last game. That was in Atlanta. That is the only game the Icemen have played in the last 17 days. As the Icemen break over the blue line, it will be called offside, and we are underway. Early whistle, just 19 seconds in. Yes, you did hear me right for one reason or another. Call it what you will. Just a opening in the schedule. Of course, the Icemen had a couple of games postponed, so this is only the 2nd game in the last 17 days for the Icemen, not including the All-Star game, of course, this past Monday right here in Jacksonville, which was such a spectacular event. The Icemen have the puck with Zach Berzola. Slams it ahead for Abbott Gerdukis. Stingrays steal in the neutral zone. It is Justin Florick playing it behind the net of Kapellmaster. And first on it are the Stingrays as well. I think the Icemen might have gotten away with a penalty call that was not called as the Icemen play it to center ice, and Bauer Neudecker will work it into the Stingray zone. South Carolina has a couple of men back in uniform for them that will definitely be useful for them. Jordan Subban among them as the Icemen play through center ice. Jacob Panetta with a long wrister on net. It is gloved by Ryan Bednard. Very good goaltender for the Stingrays. Carter Allen on the left wing side tries to work it through the neutral zone. Goes off a skate and comes free to Kerwin. Barrett Kerwin making his pro debut. He was about a point-a-game guy in the Ontario Hockey League 2 seasons ago, and he was playing earlier this year in Canadian University for Dalhousie University. Curious to see what he brings to the table for the Stingrays. They've got a couple other new guys as well that could make them a pretty different team than what we have seen over the last month or so. Back through center ice, it is Jacob Panetta playing it into the Stingray zone, and a steal from the Icemen. Ford looks to center, plays it into the corner for Lodermeyer. Tries to backhand it for Joey Sides, but Bednard is able to glove it and cover it for the draw to his right. Bednard did not handle that puck, that clearing attempt, very well at all behind his net, and he gave it right to Nick Ford for the Icemen. The Icemen do have a couple of new guys of their own. Unfortunately, neither of them are available to play just yet, but they claimed Dominic Sacco off of waivers from South Carolina. They were awarded him yesterday afternoon. They also made a trade yesterday, acquiring Brendan Harris from the Wheeling Nailers. Neither of them suited up tonight, but there is definitely a chance you will see one or both of them tomorrow as the Stingrays will ice the puck right off the draw. Another whistle comes. So some reinforcements for the Icemen. Both of them are forwards. Sacco on the year for South Carolina. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points in 24 games. We were surprised that he was waived by South Carolina. Also surprised that the Icemen were able to get him in the claim, in the waiver claim, because they were pretty far down on the waiver wire. But it all worked out for the Icemen, and I think they're going to be very happy with Dominic Sacco. Half of his points, I think 4 of the 9, were against Jacksonville this year. Stingrays get a shot away after clearing it off. Clearing it out of their own zone. It's deflected into the corner, and the Icemen come away with a loose change. Nick Ford will play it off the opposite wing boards, and the Stingrays look to play it in deep, but it goes off a couple of men, and the Icemen are first on it. It's Ford behind the Stingray net. Waits for some reinforcements. Shielding the puck with his body. Plays it towards the blue line. Berzola just holds it in on a nice play. Shifts away from one man, then gives it up, and the Stingrays will play it to center ice. Jacksonville with a steal at their own blue line. Vlad Mikulchuk looks to shift wide on Hammond. Hammond's a strong defender, and Hammond will play it into the corner and allows Connor Moore to pick up the loose change, and the Stingrays will stick handle through center ice. A steal from Jacksonville at center ice. Lynch looks for a man, delayed offside. The Icemen get it back as Kapellmaster feeds for Zach Berzola. Good to see Berzola back in an Icemen uniform after spending some time in the American Hockey League with the Hartford Wolfpack. Had a goal and an assist for the Wolfpack as well. As the Stingrays get a steal, they've got a 2-on-1. It is Gentile broken up at the blue line. Excellent play there by the Icemen and Jacob Panetta. The Stingrays are back in the zone, only to lose it again to Jacksonville. That 2-on-1, the Stingrays should have done better with that, as Derek Gentile basically gave it right to Jacob Panetta. Gentile has been a breath of fresh air for the Stingrays too, though. He's only played in 2 games for them. He just came to the club. 2 goals and 2 assists in 2 games, so he's averaging 2 points a game in that weekend series against Norfolk. As Jacksonville looks for a steal, they got a piece of it, but Bauer Neudecker was unable to grab control, and the Stingrays now stick handle through center ice. Over the blue line, a wrister from the right side by Ben Holmstrom is deflected. Stingrays get it back. Kerwin has it poke checked away by Ben Howarchuk. Comes loose for the Icemen. Gerdukis on his backhand. Can he feed it for Howarchuk? No. Stingrays hold the zone. Kerwin plays it to the opposite corner. Jacob Panetta with a man right on his tail. Man falls down for the Stingrays on the puck, and we're going to have a stoppage in play because of it. Ben Holmstrom had fallen down right on top of the puck, and that will create a face-off in the Jacksonville zone. A lot of up and down play, but thus far, 1 combined shot in just over 4 minutes of play. The Icemen have that shot. And the face-off will be in the Jacksonville zone, left side of Justin Kapellmaster. Jade Miller on the faceoff for the Stingrays against Derek Lodermeyer for the Icemen. I think the Icemen crowd still buzzing over Lodermeyer's performance in the accuracy skills competition at the All-Star game as Jacksonville gets a wrister away after skating into the zone. It goes wide of the net. Some foretrekking from the Icemen trying to strip the puck free. They do get it loose, but it comes back to center ice for it. Stingrays regroup, and they'll start it again. Damian Check loses it at the Jacksonville line. Austin McEnany looks for a stretch pass. It's deflected by the Stingrays. Lodermeyer got hit from behind, but still taps it ahead, trying to set up Ford. Tarek Hammond beats him by a stride, flips it up the wall, and flipping it high out of the zone are the Stingrays back to the Jacksonville blue line. Austin McEnany, indirect feed. Lodermeyer can't handle it, and the Stingrays start again. 5 minutes going by in the game, still scoreless, still one combined shot in this game as a Stingrays player, Gentile, gets a shot over the crossbar. South Carolina reverses it all the way to the right point. Shot towards goal is blocked, comes free for the Icemen and McCallchuk. McCallchuk's trying to set up a man. He'll play it to the blue line, into the zone, and the Stingrays will steal. Good defense here from both clubs thus far. Not really allowing anybody to get anything towards goal just yet. Floric tries to play it towards goal, but that's knocked away as well by the Icemen defense. Derek Gentile to the blue line. Subban somehow held that puck in the zone as he wheeled behind the back to somehow get a blade on it. And South Carolina still has possession. Sharp angle shot goes by Kappelmaster, wide of the net. Gentile with a turnaround shot. And an easy glove save there for Justin Kappelmaster with 14:11 to go as we bring in my broadcast partner, Alex Reed, after he was on assignment early on in this contest. But it is great to have you back, and great to have some regular season hockey back here, too, for the Icemen.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming here. What is the second game in like the last 17 days as far as regular season games are concerned. So it's great to get back in that competitive spirit, and we'll see what happens here today. And the Icemen getting back at home as well. Their last regular season game was last Friday, so it was a week ago. It was a wild game there with the Atlanta Gladiators. They fell in overtime 2-1. And when you look at the Icemen's last two losses, a 2-1 loss in overtime and then a 1-0 loss by the hands of the Stingrays here in this building on January 1st. So very tight one-goal games, and they ran into hot goaltenders in both.
They certainly did as the Icemen try to play it away from their zone. Gerduckis on the backhand. Can't get it away. The Stingrays play it down low. Jacob Friend hustling for the puck. Away from Kerwin. Puck squirts free. The Icemen get it back. Abbott Gerduckis behind his net. Spins away from a man. Penalty coming. Who's this going to be on? Could it be on a pair of players? Holding is the call. If it's on South Carolina, I don't know why they blew the whistle. Could it be on the Icemen and Jacob Friend? It is going to be on the Icemen, and we will take a break. South Carolina will be on the power play when we come back. 13:40 to go in the first. We are scoreless. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; My Grey Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Along with Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you. Scoreless in the early going, but the Stingrays are about to go on their first power play of the night. They have struggled offensively, and the power play no different. 25th in the league. They get a blast away and a save made by Kappelmaster. Rebound just swept away from the top of the blue paint by Zach Berzola. Kappelmaster did not handle that shot cleanly, and the puck was free and available for whoever. Fortunately, it ended up going to Zach Berzola, and now it's the Icemen skating out And Gerdukis will flip it the rest of the way. And a steal here from the Icemen. Howardchuck trying to kill some time against Hammond. 1-on-4. Howardchuck loses the battle, but he killed about a half dozen valuable seconds there.
Yeah, he's always tenacious there in any situation, and there on the kind of forecheck here on the penalty kill, just disrupting things, creating a turnover, hanging onto the puck, stalling with it for, as you mentioned, for about a half dozen seconds there, and keeping the puck down deep into the South Carolina end, exactly where the Icemen would love to have it here while they're down a man on the penalty kill.
Stoppage in play as the puck goes over the glass and out of play. 1:21 on the clock on this power play for the Stingrays. Jacksonville's penalty kill, now 4th overall in the league at 84.8%. Reader, I heard you last game against Atlanta that the Icemen had climbed into the top spot, but they did allow the 1 power play goal that night, and somehow that was enough to drop from 1 to 4 between these 2 games.
Yeah, it was a very good penalty kill there. Majority of it was on a 5-on-3. The Icemen were doing an excellent job blocking shots. I think they blocked 3 or 4 on that opportunity, but this just got back to 5-on-4. Just a good pass across the ice by Atlanta's Cody Sylvester, and he ended up connecting there. They ended up getting that power play marker.
The Icemen also have 7 shorthanded goals this year. And the penalty kill, despite that 1 power play goal, still exceptional for the Icemen this season. As the puck squirts free, trying to play it loose is Lynch. He does knock it loose for Lodermeyer. Back to Lynch. 2-man rush shorthanded for the Icemen. Lodermeyer left circle, back to Lynch. Score! What a beauty of a goal from Luke Lynch as he was taken down on the shot. Still redirected it, bar down. A shorthanded goal for Luke Lynch, and it's 1-0 Jacksonville.
Well, you just talked about it, Arlie. 7 shorthanded goals coming in. Put the grade 8 up on the board there, and what a great pass in front, and an excellent job by Luke Lynch, who was falling down to reach forward and get a piece of it with the stick and go over the shoulder of the netminder Bednard and in. And we talked about it every game, Arlie. You know, it's been a while, but you know, the Icemen are a team that are a threat to score when they're down a man. And right there, that was perfect execution and just a great job by Lynch to get a piece of it with the stick and angle it up high.
Here is Emmy Award-winning Joe Masso with your goal call.
Short-handed goal. Scoring his 7th goal of the season, number 9, Luke Lynch. Assisted by number 15, Jacob Panetta. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 50 seconds. Once again, your Iceman short-handed goal, scored by number 9, Luke Lynch. Assisted by Panetta, time of the goal, 7:50.
Thank you so much, Joe. I thought it was Lodermeyer, but apparently it was Panetta, and the Icemen are going back into the penalty box here as a South Carolina player had split a pair of defenders in a slashing call against Kyle McKenzie. So the Icemen now, Reader, sure, they've got the momentum being up 1-0, but they're down 2 men for a brief amount of time, 14 seconds. Critical faceoff.
Yeah, it really is here, especially with just seconds to go in that first penalty to Jacob Friend. The Icemen can win that draw, get some possession and a potential clear. That'll make it a little bit more of a manageable 5-on-4 situation, but Soko wins it here.
They do set up shop in the left wing circle. It is Hammond. Slap shot, glove save by Kappelmaster. He looked very comfortable with that one after an early one that he was a little too hot to handle, but that one, no sweat for Justin Kappelmaster. Draw comes back to his left. Still 7 seconds left on the 5-on-3.
And that helps too. If you don't win the face-off, your goaltender makes a good save, keeps it out, and now a few more seconds have gone off, 7 to be in fact on that face-off.
Stingrays win another one. Hammond at the right circle, fakes the shot. Taking the shot is Moore. Right skate save made by Kappelmaster. The Icemen get 1 man back. It's still a 5-on-4 for South Carolina. Playing it to the blue line. Connor Moore at the left point. Good deke around Lodermeyer. He'll play it into the corner for Holmstrom. Centering feed. Panetta got a piece of it. Good thing, because on the opposite side for the Stingrays, waiting for it was Lawton Courtnall. Puck goes loose behind the net. Stingrays still with possession. Left point, it moves. Connor Moore with the wrister in a screen. Kappelmaster got a piece of it. Centering pass all the way to the blue line for Hammond. Hammond playing it down low for Courtnall. Panetta defends on him. Courtnall with a couple of spin moves. He'll play it down low. Fighting for it is Berzola. Got a piece of it. Puck does come free. Still trying to get it loose as Panetta, but the Stingrays come loose with it. Turning and firing off the crossbar. And the Icemen try to clear, not just yet. Comes to the left side, Moore with a drive. Denied by Kappelmaster. No rebound, as the Stingrays were about a fraction of an inch from tying it up. off the bottom of the crossbar, and I think it laid flat on the goal line, and the Icemen ultimately swept it away.
Hey, Iceman, as we say, dodging a bullet there, but again, that seemed like that power play was taking forever, and I think it has. There's still 53 seconds to go on that penalty. Seemed as if South Carolina had it for just so much longer, but they did. They've controlled it the entire time during the entirety of this face-off so far, and getting some good looks there, and got some help from the bar, and then that time a good save at the end by Kapelmaster.
Now it's the Icemen skating shorthanded. Looking for it is Isaacson. Lynch had the right idea, but the pass went just behind him. The Icemen with a lot of speed on that rush that became an odd man rush just because of the flat-out speed from Luke Lynch. Puck bounces into the air back into the Jacksonville zone. The Stingrays get a backhander off the side of the net. Chernichin turns to his forehand. He'll drop it behind the goal line for Justin Florek. Still 20 seconds to go on the power play for South Carolina. Subban moves it cross ice. Slapper from Chernichin, blocked by Isaacson. Not cleared out. Chernichin got a piece of it at the blue line. Rister goes wide. It is Gentile for Florek behind the net. Gentile gets it back in the near side half wall. About to come out of the penalty box is McKenzie. Teams are at full strength. Kapelmaster just getting a piece of that. Evenson looks to clear. It comes around to the right wing side, and Jacksonville escapes that 4-minute shorthanded situation, and they even come away with a goal of their own. And now it's Howardchuk cutting to the left. Couldn't quite keep it on his skate blade, or on his stick blade, but it comes free to Ford. Centering pass, forehand is blocked. What a pass that was from Ford to Gerdukis, but the shot was blocked. Icemen get it back. They'll play it down low for Gerdukis behind the Stingray net. Great spin move. Gerdukis looks for a goal mouth shot. Save made by Bednard. Rebound is loose. The Icemen get it back. Neudecker. Stick handles away from a couple of men. Good feed to Panetta. Panetta with a shot that's blocked behind the net. Now it's Jacksonville with the pressure. Centering feed gets deflected to the opposite wing, and South Carolina clears the zone. Jacob Panetta golfs it away, but not out yet. Jade Miller on the right wing side. Centering pass all the way to the blue line. Allen with a wrister. Stick save is made by Kapelmaster. Rebound out of play, and we will go to break. Things have really started to open up here as the Icemen have a lead, 1-0. A beautiful shorthanded goal from Luke Lynch for the effort. We'll be back in a moment. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
We are back. Alex Reed along with Arlie Johnson. It is 1-0 Icemen with 8:56 to go in the first period. A furious pace to this game already. South Carolina had back-to-back power plays. The Icemen score shorthanded on an incredible effort from Luke Lynch. And then it was all South Carolina on the back half of that 4-minute power play, but they got everything but the goal. They had a shot go off the bottom of the crossbar and just stay out. And that kept things at 1-0. Resuming live action, it's the Icemen with the puck in the offensive zone. Joey Sides spins away from Lawton Courtnall on his backhander, puts it right through the crease. It goes to the opposite wing, comes all the way to the blue line for Berzola. Looking for Vlad Mikulchuk. He's in the high slot, shifts away from one, shifts away from another. Shot is deflected over the crossbar. The Icemen still with it though. Sides behind the net, tries to cut it back the other way. Mikulchuk with a shot. Bednard got a piece of it. I don't think he ever saw it. Lodermeyer fakes the shot. He'll move it for Sides. Sides to the blue line for Berzola. Again in the high slot. Rister on net. Stick save made by Bednard. Rebound taken back by Mikulchuk, only to lose it to Tarek Hammond. That's a great shift, though, from that line of Joey Sides, Derek Lodermeyer, and Vlad Mikulchuk.
Yeah, it certainly was. A lot of size on that line with McCallchuck there and Lodemeyer, and then the shiftiness of Joey Sides and the veteran. But that was a great shift. They 2 great opportunities. Could have had a third as well. And even like that shot by Berzola up the blue line with the screen there, that was a good shot to take in that situation. Bednar just made a good stop at the stick.
McCallchuck 2-on-2 in the neutral zone, but they're at the end of a long shift. McCallchuck stays out there just to get the puck down deep. Now he heads to the bench as the Stingrays have it behind their own net. It is Holmstrom for Kerwin. Stolen by Jacksonville, not cleared out of the zone yet, and a score from the Stingrays on a loose puck and wasting no time at all. Not even sure who got that shot on goal. It happened so fast. I believe it's going to be Nick Isaacson. It will be. And with 7:21 to go, it is a 1-1 hockey game. Isaacson wasted no time. That was all about the release from that shot from the high slot. And it crept underneath the glove of Justin Kapelmaster to even the score.
Yeah, I'm not so certain that didn't hit an Iceman defenseman like on the hip pad or the side there on its way in, because it kind of wobbled there for a second. But either way, South Carolina getting the great response goal here to tie the game up at 1 apiece there. And again, if you get a chance to shoot from the slot, you take it. And they did that time there. Just tough to clear whether or not it went in off something.
Icemen right back. Lynch centering pass knocked away by Subban. Waiting on the other side was Josh Keplinger. The Icemen get it right back. Turnaround shot. Save is made by Bednar. No rebound. And Luke Lynch has his skating legs on tonight.
Yeah, he has here. And of course, again, we talked about it. The Icemen not played a lot of hockey here in recent weeks. And, you know, probably able to save the legs a little bit, even on Monday a little bit. You know, it's just one of those games, those all-star games, where, you know, you're maybe not going full throttle. And this team's certainly getting right back. I know they're eager to get back into it, then get that competitive spirit going.
Shot scored! The Icemen! Jacob Friend, a one-timer from the blue line. Heavy traffic in front. Bednar never saw it. And Jacksonville gets the one-goal lead right back with 6:56 to go.
Well, the Icemen defensemen tonight, they've certainly been taking their shots. They've seen a lane, and I love it there. Taking it when you got it there. There was some traffic there in the way. Bednar, I think, couldn't see it through the screen. Yeah, it was already in the back of the net before he even knew it was on its way to the blue paint there. And again, we saw it with Berzola in the last shift. This time, it's Jacob Friend just taking the shot here and getting the point man active and getting the shots through. That's going to be so key for this team, really in any game, but especially against a good goaltender in Bednar who sees the puck very well on most nights.
Let's bring you down to Joe Massa and your goal call.
Second Iceman goal. Scoring his second goal of the season, number 2, Jacob Friend. Assisted by number 23, Bauer Neudecker. And number 17, Ben Howarchuk. Time to goal, 13 minutes, 4 seconds.
Thank you, Joe, and here come the Icemen again. Neudecker in the left wing corner. Howarchuk is there trying to work the puck loose. Stingrays get control, but they do not clear. McEnany shot deflected on goal. Bednar makes the save. Neudecker tapped it on the way there, but Bednar got a piece, and now it's the Stingrays coming back. Kapelmaster got a save on it. Did not look good on that one either, but he still kept it out of the net. And the Icemen skate out of their own zone, and now we've got a whistle and a potential fight going the other way as somebody got taken down almost wrestling style. Still not sure who it is just yet for the Icemen.
Well, Shane Miller getting involved with somebody in Jacksonville back behind the play. Trying to get a read on who that is.
Giles.
It's Giles, yeah. Giles, he's any of these games with South Carolina, he's been highly involved in that regard. I don't think he's made a lot of friends there in the red uniforms. I know he and Chernichin have had their battles here all season long, and here he is getting involved with Jade Miller back behind the play. Seemed as if Miller was more the aggressor in that situation, kind of taking the swipes, and then he kind of went for the old takedown there of Giles to boot.
It's going to be 4-on-4 out on the ice. That generally favors the Icemen. I'm a little surprised at who the 2 forwards are, though, with the extra ice. I was expecting some of the scat backs out there, but no, they go heavy with Vlad McCallchuck and Derek Lodemeyer at 4-on-4 play.
Well, Lodemeyer brings a little bit more to the table there as well from a standpoint. He brings the good face-off accountability there to get things started and the big body in front, but you're right, when you got the spread out there, you usually don't see the heavies out there.
Puck is in the Jacksonville zone. Lodemeyer feeds it for Zach Berzola. He's paired with Kyle McKenzie. So 4-on-4 play for a 2-minute stretch here. Berzola on the right wing side. Tries the saucer pass, but it's knocked out of midair by Nick Isaacson. Isaacson, a newcomer for South Carolina. Again, about half their roster is different from what we saw just a few weeks ago here in Jacksonville. Isaacson's first goal of the year, but he had 2 assists in 5 games leading up to that. You can tell he's an offensively gifted guy, and he showed it with that one-timer. Puck is at the Jacksonville blue line, and the Icemen skate away with it. It is Lynch with Michalchuk, 2-on-1 if they hustle. Michalchuk trying to go back to Lynch, couldn't get the shot away, and now in transition, it's Isaacson, but he's all by himself for now. He'll play it down behind the Jacksonville net. 57 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. And some line changes for each club. Here's Jacob Panetta up the left wing. Sides tries to beat Moore, but Moore deflects it into his own bench. And we'll have a stop. It should be an offensive zone draw here, and it will be. We'll take another break with 4:56 on the clock in period number 1. The Icemen on top. 2-1 is your score. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Fans, when you're feeling the freeze, you can grab your Icemen gear at the Icemen Team Shop. Just visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to visit our online store. You can purchase Icemen team jerseys, t-shirts, hats, pucks, kids gear, and much more. If you're at the game, you can also stop by our merchandise kiosk located in the arena concourse. If you're located out of town but want to show your support for the Icemen from afar, shipping options are available. So visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to get your Icemen swag today.
Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax knowing you're managing your money the right way. Yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
2-1 Jacksonville. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first period. Very special guest between periods, by the way, Reader.
Oh.
He's going to be none other than Andy Kaufman, who will be coming up here to share his thoughts on the All-Star game and the Hall of Fame banquet and just how well the city of Jacksonville and the Icemen staff pulled it off. And
oh, man.
Alex, I can speak for a lot of people as the Icemen get a shot away and a save made by Bednard about the tireless effort that you and the Icemen staff did was just remarkable to pull that thing off as well as everybody did. So well done from everyone.
Yeah, that's great, Arlie. Thank you. And of course, I mean, the staff here for the Icemen, they were champions without question. The hours, I mean, it takes a lot to put these things on, these displays and all that stuff, and the crowds and all that. That stuff just doesn't just happen and set up itself. The staff worked tirelessly, and I think definitely put on a great event here for the city.
Penalty coming on South Carolina as Lynch got taken down off the play. Interference against the Stingrays. Lynch is slow to get up. Let's see if he is okay. He is up on his skates right now as he went in very awkwardly and with some speed going into the boards.
Yeah, it's always dangerous. You never want to see a guy lose an edge or fall down and then slam into the boards there. It's always a dangerous situation, but Lynch appears to be okay, a little shaken up, and he's got some words for the Stingrays bench as he goes by, and now the Icemen will get a power play. It'll be 4-on-3 for 10 seconds, and then it'll be back to a more traditional 5-on-4 situation after the penalized players, Giles and for the Icemen, and drawing a blank there for a minute, Jade Miller, for the Stingrays.
Nobody can find the handle on this faceoff. Lodermeyer got his stick held, finally kicks it all the way to the blue line. Excellent job by Lodermeyer, and somehow he picks the twig back up. It is now a 5-on-4 power play. The Icemen still with the puck in the offensive zone. Gerdukas to the blue line for Panetta at the left point. Cross ice, it is Howarchuk at the right circle. Howarchuk with his head up, still trying to find a teammate. He'll spin away from one man and feed it to the line. Panetta for Howarchuk again. Wrister in a screen is blocked. Comes free for Panetta at the right point. He'll stick handle into the near side half board, stopping on a man there. Playing it to the line, just able to hold it in. Bouncing puck. Now it's swept out of the zone finally by Jade Miller. 1:14 to go on this power play for the Icemen. They're 19th in the league on the man advantage at 18.3%. South Carolina's penalty kill superb, second in the league at 85.2% as the Stingrays play at tough center ice.
Seems as if every season South Carolina's in the top 5 on the penalty kill. They're kind of defensive-minded. It's the style they like to play, but their penalty kill has always been superb year in and year out.
Hammond is back onto the ice as he will Play it to center ice and forehand into the zone. The Icemen still have 39 seconds to go on this power play. Second unit is out there right now as Panetta leaves the puck for Sean Giles, and Panetta heads to the bench. The Icemen already on top, 2-1, looking for some insurance. It's Zach Berzola over the blue line on the right wing side. Avoids a big hit as he plays it down low. Stingrays try to clear it, but Sides breaks it up. Sides tapping it down low. Lynch fights for it. Bednard, the goaltender, way out of his net, nearly played it outside of the trapezoid. Puck comes to the blue line, and Jacksonville holds the zone. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Touch pass to the left circle. It's Mikulchuk playing it down low. He gets it back. Blue line, Berzola. For Mikulchuk again at the left circle. Snapshot, it's deflected high off the glass. It comes all the way to the blue line. Stingrays are back to full strength as South Carolina tries to play it out to center, but a great poke check by the Icemen. Berzola stepped up in order to knock that play free, and now it's loose at the blue line of South Carolina, taken over by Alex Brink. 1:56 to go in the first period. Jacksonville 2, South Carolina 1. Thank you so much for being with us tonight on Flow Sports and on Mixlr. No NHL Network tonight, by the way, for those who were wondering if they were going to catch us again on NHL Network. Unable to be picked up by them, unfortunately, tonight.
It's a lot of fun, though. Too bad.
What a great time.
Yeah, it was.
Puck is at the Stingray blue line. Jacksonville tries to clear out of their zone. They do get it free. Comes loose for Keplinger up the left side for Nick Ford. Ford, snapshot, great save there made by Bednard. I think that was a better shot, really, from Ford, as Bednard was expecting a pass across the seam, and the next thing you know, Ford used the defender as a screen and let one rip.
Yeah, he did. And Ford, you know, you look at his numbers, especially in college, coming up through the ranks there at Elmira College. He was a very high-scoring offensive player there, over 120-some points in the collegiate level there at Elmira College, and trying to translate that over here. And that was a nice little touch. Kind of used the defender as a screen, and then obviously got the shot through the legs of the defender and got it on target. Kind of stunned Bednard with that opportunity.
Draws to Bednard's right. Jacksonville out shooting South Carolina 11-10. It's been fairly even, but the Icemen with the advantage. The go-ahead goal right now from Jacob Friend. And another shot from Jacksonville, Jacob Friend. Blocker save made by Bednard. Rebound for the Stingrays. It is Miller up ahead. Tapped free for Chernichin. Chernichin's pass too far in front of Floric. Jacob Panetta will take it behind his net for the Icemen. Panetta loses it briefly, comes back for Gerdukas. He'll backhand it off the glass, bouncing puck. Couple men go down, puck is free. Stingrays lose it, and it's a 2-on-1 for the Icemen. Neudecker with Gerdukas. For Gerdukas, couldn't handle the pass. His man went down for South Carolina. That was Connor Moore. I was actually expecting a potential high stick, but I actually wonder if it was friendly fire. It might have been his own man that maybe high-sticked Connor Moore. Not sure. Jacksonville tries to clear it into the zone. Big hit there from the Icemen. Puck comes free at center ice as Friend just blasted a man. Final 28 seconds of the period. Stingrays get a pass knocked away by Jacksonville. Comes loose for the Icemen. Playing it to the right wing side for Neudecker. He'll just safely move it to the Stingray blue line. 16 seconds to go in the period. Joey Sides in his own zone. Tries to work the puck free from Martin. He'll play it behind his net for McKenzie. McKenzie takes a hit. Been a physical game tonight in the early going. McKenzie again taking the body. 4 seconds to go in the period. Berzola plays it ahead, and that will do it. First period comes to a close. High entertainment value in this one, as Kyle McKenzie is wondering why was there no call on Nico Blatchman in the closing seconds of that period.
Yeah, I mean, he skated 2 strides ahead of McKenzie, turned around, looked him in the eyes, and put the blade of his stick right in his chest. I think you almost have to call that. That's what McKenzie's trying to tell the official, Jacob Rakucki, right now. Hey, you got to call that. There's no need for that. And of course, we know what Blatchman, what he likes to get in these types of endeavors from time to time.
Shots on goal, 12-10 for the Icemen on the board. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Back and forth we went as the Icemen took the lead on a incredible shorthanded goal from Luke Lynch, his 7th of the year. Currently, they're giving that assist to Jacob Panetta. I actually wonder if it was perhaps Derek Lodermeyer instead of Panetta. We'll go back and look at that again. Either way, it made it 1-0 at Jacksonville at the 7:50 mark. Stingrays respond, a one-timer from Nick Isaacson, his first of the year from Ben Holmstrom, even the score at 1, but the Icemen came right back. In fact, just 25 seconds later, it was Jacob Friend regaining the lead for Jacksonville, his second goal of the season. Assisting on that one, Bauer Neudecker and Ben Howarchuk at 13:04 of the first period. We will take a break and return in a few minutes. When we come back, we will be joined by Jacksonville Icemen owner Andy Kaufman. We're going to have a great conversation about this past week's All-Star Classic. 2-1 Jacksonville after one. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; My Gray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Just be positive. Your Community First Mortgage champions make sure you get a great rate, a quick close, and can save you about $3,000 in closing costs. Apply at communityfirstfl.org. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Iceman action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
And we are back in downtown Jacksonville, the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, the Publix rink, as the Icemen are back on home ice for a regular season game for the first time in 20 days. It's just their second game overall in the regular season in the last 17 days. But you wouldn't know it by the way they're looking tonight. They have a 2-1 lead after one period. They're looking very strong in the process. Okay, it is time. First time we've had Andy Kaufman, majority owner and Icemen superfan, with us here between periods. Andy, absolute pleasure to have you finally in the booth. It has been a long time coming. We need to do this again.
I have 3 letters for you, Arlie. 3 letters I've been dying to say on air for years. L-G-I.
I love it. Fantastic. Let's go, Icemen. And it is all about the Icemen right now, not only tonight, but really all season long. What a year this has been, Andy. I mean, let's go even back to the offseason or even the year before. You know, we were supposed to have the All-Star game a year ago. It didn't happen. I can only imagine how deflating that was for you. Right. But to be able to see it come to fruition this past week, all the hard work, all the effort, all the long hours and the phone calls that had to be made just to make sure that we made it to that moment. We made it, Andy. We made it to that moment, and it was an absolute thing of beauty. What a joy Monday was.
It was a special, special week. And as you said, years in the making. It was literally pinch me for 7 days straight. I'm watching Lord Stanley sit in our home arena here, right? I'm seeing smiles on, our friends and neighbors' faces here, right? That's what we all are. This is hometown, man. This is Jacksonville. So seeing all the smiles on everyone's faces and seeing everyone enjoy it, seeing Arlex on TV, it was incredible. Seeing our players get to enjoy not only the game itself and the skills competition, but being around the Hall of Fame induction and just seeing how special, I mean, they already know how special this all is, but just the sense of community among Iceman Nation and the Iceman family is so special. So, yeah, I mean, the whole thing is, look, we had 11 skaters persevere in Norfolk with an overtime win. We've been doing that as a front office for like 3 years straight, it feels like. We're like, hey, so some teams can elect to not play last year. We're like, we're playing.
Yes.
Right? I have no idea. Like, we're going to figure it out. And then COVID's like, so how about that All-Star game? And finally this year, Omicron was like, yeah, so about this All-Star game. And we're like, really sorry, Omicron, you can't have it.
I mean, but it was close though, was it not, Andy? Like there was some moment, there had to be some anxious moments along the way. I mean, let's not forget, just the weekend prior, the Icemen had a pair of games postponed because of some health and safety issues of their own. So, I mean, I'm sure it was a little tenuous at times and maybe a little on the stressful side for you.
To say the least, for sure. But look, we got through it. Our commissioner, Ryan Creelan, just, again, another persevere, right? Like, let's do this. That whole next man up, feeling and the team, the league, like across the board, even our fans, like, just it was special, and it all culminated in such a great way this last few days, right? Like, but back to business, Arlie.
Yes.
Back to business. We want points, and we want to. Stanley Cup was awesome, but Kelly Cup would be that much sweeter.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, it was a wonderful weekend, but, let's always remember it. But it's time to turn the page, and now here we are with the Icemen in as good a shape as they have ever been in, Andy, right now. By winning percentage, the Icemen in first place in the South Division right now, and there was actually a press release that came out literally today saying that is now officially how standings will be kept this year.
Yes,
so
sir.
We can actually say the first place Jacksonville Icemen, and it's been that way since about maybe, I don't know, game 10 or so of the regular season this year. What a ride it has been on the ice for the Icemen too this season.
I mean, once we got past that initial road stretch, right? And even, folks were like, oh, you're back home, so we're going to just, we'll settle right back in. They were so exhausted from that insane road trip to start that took a little bit, but, we had faith, so excited about Nick and Mash and the entire, staff and the team. Even look, I mean, since, 9 guys got called up, next man up, we're 3-1-1 in the 5 since, right? And I know just even interacting with some of our fans, and they had concerns, right, 5 games ago, and I'm like, look, you got to believe, like, this team has heart. I've seen it, right, and they're all in, every last one of them, and new guy comes in, like the rest of the team is letting them know, look, these are our expectations, and this is what's expected, and let's do this. So Kelly Cup is clearly the goal, and that's across the board. So yeah, we're all in, Arlie, and we've been that way. It's been years in the making, man. We've been trying to figure out what do we need to do to make that happen, and I think we're not only are we having a wonderful year this year, but I think we're building for sustainable success, right? And so that's, to me, this is a playoff city, a playoff fan base, and I don't want to have any more seasons ever again where I'm watching all the playoffs at home. Like
no doubt about it. It's again, Arlie Johnson here with Icemen majority owner Andy Kaufman. And I think a lot of our listeners already know this, Andy, but for those who don't, the people who are catching it on flowhockey.tv or on Mixlr, I want them to know just how involved you are, because when you hear owner of a team, oftentimes they think, well, they're just kind of on the outside looking in and they just, let other people do the job. That is not you, not in the slightest. So maybe take our listeners, our viewers, maybe a sneak peek of what you are like on the day-to-day for this team, because it is not just a, pushing a paper here and have this guy do this and this guy do that. I mean, you are heavily involved.
So, one of my favorite things when we acquired this club a few years ago was the culture of the front office and what was happening here already, right? Like, so was a fan before I became owner, and I'm still a fan today, right? And so my job, as I see it, is to provide resources to the most talented staff in the ECHL, which is what you guys are. And so,
we appreciate that.
I'll do anything I can, and just spreading the love and the passion we all have, whether it's speaking at events around town or just making sure anyone who hasn't yet been exposed and seen this live, like, you really need to come, because once you come, like, you're gonna keep coming back, because this is the best live sport there is, and it's a special thing happening in particular this season. So yeah, just shout out to Bob Arablo, Scott Einhorn, Lauren Muni, My partners, you know, we have a bunch of local minority partners here in Jacksonville helping to push this forward. Everyone's all in. No one's just a name. No one just cut a check to be a part of it. Everyone's doing all they can to help see this push forward and ultimately win championships and provide the best experience for the fans in all of hockey, let alone the ECHL. That's the mission.
And I think you're succeeding at that, no question about it. And like you said, it's not just the short term, it's a long-term proposition as well. And I know that you are going to keep the Icemen here for a long, long time. And, you know, with Bob Arablo and Scott Einhorn, I was thinking of you guys this past Monday, just to go back to the All-Star weekend real quick, but not the game itself, but more the banquet, talking to Ray Harris, who was named a Hall of Famer as an owner. And as I heard him speak, and maybe you feel the same way, I don't know, but as I heard him speak with his induction ceremony, it reminded me of the Icemen,
Right.
quite a bit, in fact. That you know, you can build this thing and you can gain your Kelly Cups and you get your great crowds, which we already have here in Jacksonville. I don't know if you really associated that to you or to Bob or to the Icemen on the whole, but has that kind of crossed your mind that this is something that this could be a really big thing, and you know, maybe one day you might be one of those guys up at the podium too.
So that's definitely furthest from my mind. I'll trade a Hall of Fame induction.
And I'll
for a
add
Kelly
Bob
Cup
to that
any
list too,
day.
by the way. Let me add Bob to that list as well.
Of course. And so, listen, anything great in life is great because of people, right? And so at the end of the day, like if I were ever blessed to receive a Hall of Fame induction, it would be because of Bob and Scott and Lauren and you, coach, the players, the entire front office. I mean, everybody involved, the fans. Like, I would want to, like, you know, I would want copies of the award to give to, like, everybody who's part of this, because it wouldn't be me. It would be all of us that would be inducted. That's kind of how I see it. Again, this is our team. This is our city, right? I'm maybe the title of owner, but honestly, we all own the Jacksonville Icemen if you're a fan, and that's how I hope everyone feels about it. So.
No, I think it's fantastic, and you know, the word that you use along with LGI all the time is family, and it is truly a family, and I think the fans feel the family aspect just as much as the people on staff do, just as much as the coaches, just as much as the players. I think ultimately it's going to come down to that one word. This is a true family for the entire city of Jacksonville.
Well, my vision here is I want to see this family on the beach in Jacksonville with the cup. I want to pass this thing down. Apologies to Dr. Fauci in advance. Pretty sure we'll be violating every protocol there is for COVID, and I'm really sorry, by the way. We take that seriously. Safety, health first.
Of course, always.
But yeah, that's going to be quite the celebration if we get there. We got a lot of work to do. It's a long season, but rest assured, if you're a fan of the Icemen, like literally, we eat, we breathe, we sleep this. It's a love, it's a passion, and we're not going to stop until not only we win, but sustainably win. So hopefully this is just the start of it.
Can't wait to see how the second half rolls around. And by the way, Andy, for the first time on air, I know when you first became owner, you were a little on the reluctant side just to speak in front of a microphone. Those days are gone. This is fantastic. You could come up here and you know, you could do play-by-play with myself. You know, you step in with Reader maybe for a road game every now and again. Maybe a quick trip to Orlando, and you know, you might end up being a third guy in the booth.
Let's give a shout out to Mike Mitchell, who I know is listening down there. Mike Mitchell, there you are. Sorry guys, I had to do that. Our fans are the best, so had to single out at least one that I knew was listening right now. So thank you, Arlie. You guys do a tremendous job. And if you want to hear me on air, you can hear me cheering every time we score, because I'm pretty loud, and I'm hoping to do a lot more of that this game in particular.
We certainly expect that to happen. Andy, thank you so much. What a weekend this was, and let's keep on moving for the second half.
LGI, Arlie. Let's go.
You got it. 2-1 Jacksonville after one period of play. We'll be back in just a couple moments. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Be positive. Your Community First Mortgage champions make sure you get a great rate, a quick close, and can save you about $3,000 in closing costs. Apply at communityfirstfl.org. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
Just be in control. With free interest checking and great digital tools, Community First makes smarter banking simple. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
Fans, when you're feeling the freeze, you can grab your Icemen gear at the Icemen Team Shop. Just visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to visit our online store. You can purchase Icemen team jerseys, t-shirts, hats, pucks, kids gear, and much more. If you're at the game, you can also stop by our merchandise kiosk located in the arena concourse. If you're located out of town but want to show your support for the Icemen from afar, shipping options are available. So visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to get your Icemen swag today.
Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax, knowing you're managing your money the right way, yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are back in downtown Jacksonville along with Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you as the Icemen have a 2-1 advantage over the South Carolina Stingrays after one period of play. If you're watching on FlowHockey.tv, you just saw that goal from Luke Lynch as he's hauled down from behind and still somehow redirects it bar down for a gorgeous goal that I would expect would be tough to beat for the #1 player of the week for the ECHL.
Yeah, that was a fantastic play there and a good setup. I mean, and just for him going down to the ice, falling towards the ice there and able to get a stick on it, redirected high like that. What a way to get things started for the Icemen, and another shorthanded goal, their 8th of the year.
A couple of other scores to look at tonight. First of all, I need to mention Norfolk and Greenville postponed for the weekend, but not for the reason that you would think. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is correct. Yeah, it's not, due to COVID protocols or, league health protocols. It's because they had a big water main break into the Norfolk scope, and it's going to take some time to get it fixed. So, so they had to postpone this weekend's games, and they think it's going to take a couple of weeks. So, Norfolk's already had to postpone a couple against the Icemen. Those are going to be made up in April.
High sticking penalty coming against South Carolina. It's a delayed call. Here's the Stingrays touching the puck behind the net. Now let's see if it's 2 minutes or 4 minutes. Yeah. Either way, it's going to be a power play for Jacksonville, already up by a goal. It is just 2 minutes, says Jacob Rakookie. To the other scores, they're not looking so good for the Icemen just yet. Orlando has 3 games all the way up in Maine this weekend. Maine came down here to Jacksonville in November for 3. Orlando does the opposite trip. However, the Solar Bears on top 3-0 on the road just after one period of play.
Yeah, they're a team that's really been heating up. Tristan Langen, a pair of tallies in this game. They got Hunter Fegis, who's an explosive, dangerous player. Aaron Luchuk, as we talked about in the broadcast Monday, he went back up to Hartford after the All-Star Classic on Monday, which is great to see. But another player, when they get him back, they're going to have a dynamic force up front.
Stingrays get a clear on this face-off. One other score that we definitely want to keep an eye on, the Florida Everblades hosting the Atlanta Gladiators for a pair this weekend. It is Florida on top 1-0. Still 7 minutes to go in the first period. Icemen get the puck back into the zone, only to see the Stingrays flip it right back out. Second power play of the day for the Icemen. They did not convert on the first one. It's Jacob Panetta to the right side for Bauer Neudecker. Neudecker rims it around. Lodermeyer tries to shield the man from the puck to get it free for Gerdukas, and the Icemen get it at the left point. Jacob Panetta stick handles all the way to the right side. Feeds to the half wall. Cross ice look. Good feed for Gerdukas. Shot just deflected away. Gerdukas had that puck kind of caught between his stick and his skates. He couldn't really pull the trigger the way he wanted to. Icemen still with it though. Gerdukas with a wrister. Blocker save made by Bednard. Rebound into the left wing corner. Howard tries to pry it free. Gerdukas is there as well. It comes loose for Panetta. Panetta skates all the way to the goal line extended. Behind the net now is Panetta. All the way to the right circle. Around the world is Panetta. Still 40 seconds to go on the power play. Panetta all the way to the right point now. He's seen the entire surface of the offensive zone before the puck finally comes off a skate and redirects out to center. It's Gerdukas. Has a little bit of space over the blue line onside for Sean Giles. Giles going wide on Allen. He'll drop it to the blue line. Berzola just onto the ice. Keeps it away. Shifts away from one man. Cuts to the backhand side. Looks for a man in the high slot. It goes by everybody. And back into the Icemen zone. That should do it on the power play. Just 8 seconds remaining on it.
And not much happening there. The Icemen working the puck around effectively, but not getting any shots there to test Bednard.
Berzola chips and chases as we go back to full strength. Berzola around the boards for Sides at the left circle. Sides plays it down low for Mikulchuk. Turns to his backhand side. Now a forehand. It's deflected into the opposite wing. Giles thought about pinching it from the blue line, but he thought better of it. He wanted to play it safe, especially with the 2-1 lead. Now it's Luke Lynch for the Icemen. Beats a man. Centering pass picked off by Hammond. Hammond flips it to the left side, and the Stingrays get it to center ice. And then they'll bang it in a little further, but it's going to be icing against South Carolina. I thought that Miller had reached the red line. I actually think Jacksonville got a bit of a break there with that call.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I thought that was going to be just a race for the puck, but made it real simple there for Sean Giles, who just had to skate towards it, and he got the whistle, and now the offensive zone draw for the Icemen.
If you're watching on Flow Hockey TV, the Icemen not in their normal white and blue jerseys. They are wearing, all I know is Jimmy Neutron jerseys, and I like the shade of orange on it.
Yeah, it's the Jimmy Neutron themed jersey. It's Nickelodeon night. This is one of the several agreements that the ECHL has. They have Nickelodeon night. They have the Marvel nights we've seen with the Iron Man jerseys. Tonight, though, it's Jimmy Neutron. It's got Jimmy Neutron on the front. It's got the, I believe the puppy is named Tough, if I'm not mistaken.
If you say so.
And then the orange numbers, and then it's like all the atoms and the neutrons are sprinkled all across. It's a very fun design. If you're either a fan of the show or certainly kids will probably like it as well. And these will be, I believe, up for auction as well online.
It'll definitely be a hot jersey. And I have no doubt that we'll see quite a few of them in the stands as soon as they are available through auction. No doubt about it. They've been successful so far through the opening 20-plus minutes, to be sure.
I think it initially started as a film, as a movie, and then became a show on Nickelodeon, or maybe it was reversed. I'm not certain, but either way, it's one of the options that teams have to choose from. And I remember, what did they do last season? It was the Rugrats night.
It was Rugrats last night.
And those were actually wildly popular. People were really excited about those. But, you know, that's what it's all about, though. Just, coming up with different themes. It caters to different audiences and, makes it fun. And that's really what Icemen hockey is about there from that standpoint. It's just, good family entertainment.
Shot deflects just wide from South Carolina. And that's not just an Icemen thing. I think that's a league-wide thing.
Yeah.
Like you said, the agreements that they have with all these different groups and companies and opportunities just to do something a little bit different. As the puck goes high into the air, right to Justin Kappelmaster. He'll catch it like it was a pop fly in center field, and the faceoff will come to his left with 15:47 to go in the second period. Jacksonville, as we talked about with Andy Kaufman, the owner, one of the things that we addressed was that the league office sent out a release today saying that standings will now be kept by winning percentage again, because people are starting to lose a few games here and there, especially in the North Division with teams like Newfoundland and Trois-Rivières and Adirondack. There are a lot of those teams are missing a lot of games. Maine as well in that group.
Yeah, so it's you're going to have some teams not play nearly as many games. That's why they're going to that format. COVID's still making its presence felt with the points percentage thing. And as we know, Arlie, wild things can come from having to get that points percentage correct. As Icemen fans learned, they had to pull the goalie in a tie game. They had to do it last year because of how the points percentage worked out and the tiebreakers as well. Definitely one of the craziest things I've ever seen. What I can tell you for this year is now that we're basing it on points percentage, we are talking about the first place Jacksonville Icemen right now. Hey, there you go. See, just like that. And that's the thing, the Icemen have had a good start to the year, as we all well know, and maybe a little bit of a couple weeks spurt there where they had some struggles, but certainly turned it on and put themselves in a good position now heading down to the second half of the season. We're post All-Star break now, and this is going to set the team up well to try to finish strong here and not really have to do so much catch-up as they did in the spring of last year. Well, they're certainly in a great position right now, but there's going to be perhaps the most important stretch of the season coming up for the Icemen after this weekend as Jacksonville embarks on a 6-game road trip, and I don't know if any of them are easy. It's going to be the third game in 3 nights, this Sunday at South Carolina, a pair at Atlanta, and then all the way out west at Idaho and 2 at Utah. And I mean, if the Icemen can survive that, I think you're going to be looking at a pretty good home stretch of the season as Kapellmaster makes a save. I need to add, by the way, since we're kind of digressing here a little bit, that the Icemen in the penalty box right now. Luke Lynch, 2 minutes for cross-checking. So the Stingrays on a power play with 1:51 to go on it. Still plenty of time. Those games out at Idaho and Utah could be some good measuring sticks, good barometers for the team. Those are 2 good teams out in the Western Conference. The Icemen will be facing 2 of the top teams. Connor Moore whistles one wide to the glove side of Kapellmaster. Stingrays hold the zone. They are 0 for 2 on the power play thus far. Isaacson for Moore. Plays it down low for Holmstrom. Defended by Panetta. Moore gets it back and feeds Hammond at the right point. Wrister in a screen. Blocker save is made by Kapellmaster. Rebound comes all the way to the line for Moore. Loose behind the net. Friend gets a piece of it. Tries to work it free for a teammate. That is Nick Ford trying to just pin it up against the wall. He's double teamed right now, but at least a few valuable seconds are coming off the clock. Stingrays finally pry it loose. Courtnall tries to get it away, and forcing a bad pass there is Nick Ford. What a great play that was by Ford. Just threw Lawton Courtnall down to the ice, and as Courtnall was trying to pass it, he had nothing left, and he just threw it all the way back to his own zone. Icemen now try to clear the zone. It actually went off the referee, and the Stingrays keep it in the zone because of it. Gentile to the blue line for Subban. Cross ice at Chernichin. Seam pass, one-timer. It goes wide from Gentile. He's a little upset with himself as the puck comes just over the blue line. Subban hustled for it to try and hold it in. Couldn't quite get there. And the draw will be in the neutral zone with 40 seconds to go on the clock on this penalty to Luke Lynch. Yeah, Derek Gentile, he's got 4 points in just 2 games played with South Carolina. He was sent down from Hershey American Hockey League there, but boy, he put up some pretty decent numbers there in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Just getting his groove going here. He's only played in 2 pro games, so he's a guy to watch out for, but I think they have high expectations for him at the next level. Didn't play at all last season as well. No. He hasn't played since the 1920 season in Cape Breton. Yeah, got to play for his hometown Cape Breton Eagles in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Kapellmaster does the honors himself. He'll clear it all the way down. Excellent work. And maybe one final rush for the Stingrays. 14 seconds on the clock. It is Subban right up the middle in his own zone. Puck was rolling on him, but the Stingrays still get a clear in. Berzola first on the puck behind his own net. He'll try and skate with the puck and try and start a rush. He's also going to pick up Lynch out of the box, and the Icemen take it into the zone. They're onside. Gerdukas looking for the puck. Finding Neudecker, near side half boards. It's Howardchuk, actually. Howardchuk around Chernichin behind the net. Looks for the wraparound. Save is made by Bednard. No rebound, and we will go to break. 12:54 to go. Excellent effort there from Howardchuk trying to get on the board. It remains Jacksonville 2, South Carolina 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. My Gray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Just be positive. Your Community First Mortgage champions make sure you get a great rate, a quick close, and can save you about $3,000 in closing costs. Apply at communityfirstfl.org. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back. Jacksonville on top 2-1. Stingrays have the puck in center ice. It is Carter Allen giving it up to Zach Brazola. Tries the stretch pass from McCallchuck. It was out of his reach. Loose free now for the Stingrays. Miller will forehand it in behind the net. Kappelmaster, who I think has really settled down after a bit of a shaky start, but he seems to be much more calm and poised right now as the puck comes free for the Icemen. Good outlet from Keplinger to Lynch. Lynch couldn't get the shot away. Centering pass, Keplinger got a piece of it, not enough for the shot. Couple of men fall down and the Icemen get the puck. It is Giles faking the shot. He'll feed it for Lynch. High slot, Keplinger with a shot. Save is made, rebound is loose, and Bednard just held on to it. McCallchuck tried to tap it from post to post. He would have had an open net had he been able to get it across.
Yeah, I thought he maybe saw the puck loose behind. Bednard was going in for the sweep on the backhand, but the puck just wasn't there. Never made its way in that direction.
McCallchuck has looked good against South Carolina this year. 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points in only 5 games for McCallchuck against SoCo. Abbott Gerdukas also averaging more than a point a game. Only 1 goal, but 7 helpers for Gerdukas against the Stingrays in 7 games played. Overall, the Icemen are 6-2-0-1 against South Carolina this year. They play each other 14 times this season. That is a season high in terms of number of times the Icemen will play a single opponent this year. And I guess if you're going to do it any given year, this would be the year to face South Carolina more than anybody else. Jacksonville with the puck. Jacob Panetta through center ice. Over the blue line and then plays it down low. Bednard leaving it there for Hammond. Touch pass for Connor Moore. Moore loses the handle. Joey Sides got a piece of it. He'll kick it down for Ford. Ford tries to feed Sides. Sides behind the net, centering pass, deflected up high. The Stingrays have it. And playing it just out to the neutral zone is Kerwin. Tarek Hammond turns to his forehand. He'll rim it around behind his own net for Connor Moore. Moore back for Hammond. Hustling there for the forecheck as Joey Sides gets the puck free. The Icemen get it right back. Bouncing puck. Lodermeyer taps it ahead. Maybe an odd man rush with Neudecker. Lodermeyer cuts it to the forehand side. Puck is loose. So Sides with a backhander. Save is made by Bednard. The Icemen get it back. Panetta in a screen for Sides. Deflected over the glass and out of play. That was a shot pass all the way from Panetta. Sides had the right idea. He knew he had to kind of ramp that shot up with the blade of his stick, but he just gave it a little too much. And the draw will stay in the Stingray zone.
Yeah, just trying to get that redirect there. He got a piece of it, but as you said, he carved that one a little bit too high. And, we saw the nice little touch, on the goal by Lynch. That's how you get it done right there. Sides, right idea, just didn't quite get that one through. So the Icemen get an offensive zone draw and had a promising looking look there at the start.
Icemen win another faceoff. It's Kyle McKenzie left point. Wrister on net, easy glove save that time for Bednard. No screen in front. McKenzie didn't have the luxury of waiting for traffic. He just had to softly flip one in towards goal. But another offensive zone draw for the Icemen. On top by 1, looking for some insurance. They have not led by more than 1 in this game just yet, and the Stingrays end up winning the draw. They'll skate it all the way to the blue line. Wrister is deflected wide on the play, comes back to the blue line. Floric with a wrist shot, that's blocked in front, and the rebound is cleared all the way to the Stingray line. Foot race for the puck, a pair of speedy players. Jordan Subban beating Ben Howarchuk to the puck. Icemen keep the play in the zone, however, at least for the moment. Now Chernichin kicks it away, and it's Floric up the wall. McKenzie, excellent work there defensively to keep the puck away from Gentile. The Icemen look to counter, but an interception by South Carolina gets it back. 2-1 Jacksonville. We are exactly halfway through this game. 10-minute mark of the second period. Jacksonville with the puck in their own zone. It is Howardchuk on his forehand. Shifts away from a man, deflected away, but it gets back to the Icemen and Zach Berzola. And the Icemen are forced to just try to drive it off the boards and out. Icemen get it right back. It's Howardchuk for Berzola. Avoids a big hit from Chernichin. That would have been potentially a very dirty hit, but Chernichin ends up missing the hit entirely thanks to that deft move from Berzola. Centering pass from South Carolina that goes through the top of the crease. Nobody home. I don't know how Berzola avoided that hit from Chernichin, but that could have been very dangerous.
Yeah, he's got some good stick handling moves. He's shifty for a guy his size at 6'2", and playing defense there, but he can surprise you. He can work through traffic pretty well. That time, in that case, just trying to protect himself.
Puck is in the neutral zone. The Stingrays clear in. Lawton Courtnall. Kappelmaster got a piece of it. We play on as Kappelmaster just got there at the trapezoid. The Icemen get a steal. McCallchuk plays it cross ice. Jacksonville gets it through the neutral zone. Lynch couldn't handle the pass, however. Neither could Connor Moore, for that matter. Now Lynch moves into forecheck. Big hit by Keplinger as Courtnall drives it off the boards and out. Stingrays with possession. Alex Brink defended by Evingson. Brink to the backhand side. Great save by Kappelmaster. Brink gets it back. Blocked in front. What a great play by the Icemen. I believe that it was McEnany who got a block on it, and Kappelmaster finally covers it up. And the crowd is absolutely going ballistic.
Deservedly so there. Wow, couple good looks there. Great job by Brink on that first move.
Oh,
that would have been a highlight reel goal if he had finished that one off. Kappelmaster makes a good save. Another drive comes from up high. And the Iceman, I don't know if Kappelmaster got a piece of that one or was blocked by the defender.
It was blocked by Austin McEnany for sure.
Yeah.
And I only know that. I thought that might have been the case, but now I know it because after the whistle, Kappelmaster, first thing he did, he got up on his skates, put his glove right on top of Austin McEnany's helmet, saying, great job to bail me out, buddy. So a team effort defensively. One save by Kappelmaster that was brilliant. One save by McEnany, equally brilliant. As we stay 2-1 for the Icemen. We'll keep it right here. After that exchange, the Stingrays definitely not playing like a 12 and 18 team right now. I know they had their doldrums for a while, for most of December, but this is not even close to the same Stingray team that we saw in December.
No, that team in December, you know, while the Icemen were enjoying a 9-game win streak, which was a club record, South Carolina was on an 8-game losing streak, and finally got out of it with that 1-0 win there over Jacksonville. But, you know, that team was really going through some tough times. But you know what? Through the whole time, you know, this is a proud franchise, all right, the Stingrays. And I was talking to a lot of people, and it's like, do you think South Carolina is going to be in this position the entire season when they get guys back? Again, they were, you know, they fell victim to a lot of call-ups there as well. And I said, certainly not. And they've got a few pieces in here that are really going to help them. And I think this is a team that's going to hang around enough and get a chance to do something down the stretch.
Man falls down for Soko. Nick Ford, wrist shot, save made by Bednard as Ford was bidding for his first goal as a member of the Icemen. Stingrays get it back. Connor Moore at center ice, lost the handle, got it right back. Stingrays into the zone. Wrister is deflected high off the glass. It stays in play. Sides taps it for Ford, or at least intended for Ford, but it's out of his reach. Stingrays have it in their own zone. It is Isaacson off the end boards. Tough pass to handle for Hammond. Stepping in now his sides. He'll get the steal. Ford looks to center from behind the net. He'll wheel it around to the near side. Lodermeyer poking it to the blue line. Friend plays it cross ice. It is Panetta looking for Lodermeyer. Comes off the wall for the Icemen. Still in control. Ford playing it into the corner for Lodermeyer. Moore takes the body on him. Moore gets away from one man. Finds Isaacson. And finally the Stingrays clear it. Jacksonville right back in. Wristing it around the wall is Lodermeyer. Bednard blocks it there for Moore. Howardchuk is in deep. Icemen look for a steal. Ben Howardchuk very nearly got that loose for Bauer Neudecker, but excellent work from the Icemen. Gerdukas now tries to hold it in. Couldn't quite, but he does get it at center, and here come the Icemen again. Gerdukas with speed, sharp angle shot. Save is made by Bednard. Rebound comes to the blue line. Berzola with a drive. Save again by Bednard. No rebound with 7:04 to go. But the Icemen are really getting their skating legs going right now. They are looking very strong.
Yeah, that was a pretty sound back check there by Abbott Gerduckis. He didn't have to skate very far, but he stayed with the play, picked the pocket of the defenseman skating it out, and then curled back and got things going there for Jacksonville to set up that opportunity by Brazola. But that's what this team's been doing. They are all in on getting back defensively, hustle, and I think that's why you watch them. Obviously, they had 12 skaters in that game against Norfolk, but because of that, they were gassed by the halfway point. One, because you had 12 skaters, but because they play so hard and skate so hard, they wear out pretty quickly here. And now they got a full complement of players who are able to execute their style, and that was just a good example of that led to an opportunity, where defense led to an opportunity there.
Icemen have the puck in their own zone. Bauer and Neudecker nearly lost the handle, but a good recovery. McKenzie flips it off glass to the neutral zone. Gerduckis first on the puck. He's by himself. Plays it cross ice for Neudecker onside. Nice play there by Gerduckis to wait for Neudecker to gain the line, and Jacksonville tries to play it deep into the zone. Gentile with an outlet pass. The Stingrays backhand to the Jacksonville line. Down to 6:19 to go in the second period. No scoring in this period. The Icemen on top still 2-1. It's Josh Keplinger. Unable to set up Mikulchuk. Mikulchuk gets it back, looks for a centering feed. Picked off by Courtnall on the back check, and Courtnall will backhand it off glass and out. Mikulchuk had the right idea, but I think he was just about a half second late in recognizing that he had a man cutting up the middle, which would have been for a breakaway.
Yeah, it was Lynch again, putting himself in prime positions tonight.
Now it's Mikulchuk around a man, tripped up on the play, no call. Now what are we going to have both of them going? I think Jacob Rakuki is calling both players on a penalty embellishment for Mikulchuk, which is shocking to me. I think that's better served as a no call for either club than a penalty for each of them. Either way, it's going to be even strength. I suppose it ends up maybe even working a little better to Jacksonville's benefit, because I think the Icemen play well at 4-on-4, but I just didn't think it was necessary.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those debates there, and of course, Mikulchuk, trying to say, hey, stick between the legs. What do you want me to do? I'm going to fall down. But, it's one of those situations where it's like, well, if he committed the penalty, then he did it, right? So he goes in the box. So, then you can sell it a little bit there. Sorry, I had to break away there for a moment there as they're doing the selfie world of Jack's, celebrity lookalikes, and they put Jake Reardon, the Iceman's athletic trainer, up there as Jimmy Neutron.
Yes. And Fang is whoever that dog is who you were talking about before. Oh, the selfie world Jackson. I think this might be my favorite all-time promotion, maybe, for the Icemen.
It's pretty good.
For on ice. I mean, the awkward dad dance cam was my early favorite in seasons 1 and 2, but they kind of did away with that. And now I think it might be up to selfie world.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a great promotion. Everyone gets behind it. There's such great reaction. I can tell you right now, the players, they always look for it during that media
timeout.
They
do?
Oh, they're always watching. They're always looking up on the board. They see who they know, or just catch the comparisons. And so they're very much paying attention during those media timeouts when that promotion comes up.
So 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Jacksonville wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Giles away from one man. Now he's got a little open ice. Left circle, plays it underneath for Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer to the top of the circle for Sides. Sides shifts around one man, spins away from another. Still with possession is Sides. Now he blows a tire, and the Stingrays will play it ahead. Jade Miller, cross ice look, touch pass well ahead of Alex Brink, and the Icemen get it back deep in their own end. McEnany takes a hit in order to feed his defensive partner, Sean Giles. Joey Sides has it poke checked away. Icemen get it right back. It's McEnany. Stretch pass for Sides. He's onside. That's a good look from McEnany as well. Sides turning away from Moore. Defended by Isaacson. Moore now on his backhand. Plays it off the end boards for Miller. Been very impressed quietly with Austin McEnany. Leads the team with a +9 rating. Only 3 assists on the year, but that's not his game scoring. He's been very, very solid. And again, a huge play earlier in this second period, blocking a South Carolina shot with what was really something close to an open net behind him. Keeping this game 2-1 for Jacksonville. And here come the Icemen. It's Ford on the right wing side. There it's not Ford, rather. It's Gerduckis, rather. Icemen get it back, however. Sharp angle shot. Save is made by Bednard. No rebound on the snapshot from Jacob Panetta. 4:23 to go in the second period. 36 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4 play. Coming up in the second intermission, we're going to have ECHL Plays of the Week with our counterpart tonight. Cody Lefkowitz of the South Carolina Stingrays will be providing the Plays of the Week this weekend. So stick around for that as the Icemen get the face-off win in the offensive zone. Just playing it into an open corner is Kyle McKenzie. South Carolina has possession. Gentile looking for Moore, who's had a ton of minutes in this game, as has Tarek Hammond, but the Stingrays do play it out of their, well, not quite out of their end. They dropped it back to Hammond. Now the Stingrays will redirect in behind the net of Kappelmaster. Zach Berzola first on the puck, cuts to his forehand side, finds an open Bauer Neudecker. Neudecker softly ahead. Lynch didn't know that pass was intended for him. It was behind him, and the Stingrays skate through center. It is Kerwin cutting to the left. Poke checked away by Jacksonville out to center ice. Teams are back at full strength as the Stingrays have it at the red line. Berzola takes the body, but the Stingrays take the puck. They've got a 2-on-1. Miller, wrist shot, save made by Kappelmaster. Rebound, bouncing puck, swept away finally by the Icemen, and Luke Lynch, who tries to clear it away, bounces in front. It's going to be called a hand pass against South Carolina, or maybe touching the puck with a high stick. Either way, that faceoff will come outside the blue line with 3:26 to go in the second period. The Icemen will send out Nick Ford with Derek Lodermeyer and Joey Sides. The Icemen going with a slightly different alignment than traditional tonight. Normally it's 10 forwards and 6 defensemen, but the Icemen didn't have 10 forwards. Again, with a waiver claim of Dominic Sacco with a trade for Brendan Harris, but neither of them are available yet, so the Icemen had to go with 9 forwards and 7 defensemen tonight instead of the normal 10 and 6 alignment. Puck made its way to Kappelmaster, who draws the face-off, so now we'll drop the puck in the Icemen zone. Lodermeyer on the face-off, puck bounces into the air to the opposite wing. It belongs to Jacksonville. Ford, great wing-to-wing pass for Lodermeyer, picking up speed onside. Wrist shot on net, save is made by Bednard. Just really fought that one off with the left shoulder. Rebound for the Stingrays. They'll chip and chase after it. Lawton Courtnall against Croy Evingson. Evingson takes the body, puck squirts free, and the Icemen possess. It is Lodermeyer trying to get away from Connor Moore. Moore loses the handle, and the Icemen get the steal. Nick Ford behind the Stingray net. He'll rim it around. Miller is first on the puck, and South Carolina has it again. Connor Moore on the right wing. Onside, soft flip into the zone. He'll chase after it himself, but the Icemen are first on the puck. Ben Howardchuk on his backhand, loses it to the Stingrays and Barrett Kerwin. Jacksonville can't steal the puck. It is Holmstrom on the backhand, centering feed. Mocked in front by the goaltender, Kappelmaster. He'll cover it up. Trying to go on the bank shot there was Barrett Kerwin. But Kappelmaster up to the task. And the draw comes to his left. 2:27 to go in period number 2. Abbott Gerdukis will take the face-off for the Icemen. Ben Holmstrom for the Stingrays. And it's Gerdukis cleanly for Friend. Gerdukis for Howardchuk through center ice. Howardchuk is onside, tries to tap it ahead. Howardchuk beats a man, looks to go cross ice. It was deflected behind the net. Looking on the back door there was Jacob Panetta pinching in, but he couldn't get the feed, and the Stingrays take it into the offensive end. Panetta first on the puck, leaves the puck there for Gerdukis. Left wing side, Howardchuk outlets it. McCallchuk gets it to the neutral zone. 1-on-2, still takes it into the zone onside, shielding the puck with his body. Now it's taken away. Big hit by Jacob Friend on Kerwin as Panetta possesses for the Icemen. Howardchuk is into the zone, offside, they'll say, against the Icemen. I believe it was Vlad McCallchuk just in ahead on the left wing. Jacksonville is out shooting South Carolina 24-17 in this game. In this period, the Icemen with 12 in each period for that matter. South Carolina only 7 shots on goal in this period. Down to 1:44 to go in the second. The Icemen would love to get another one going into the locker room, give him some breathing room against this South Carolina team that has really struggled offensively as of late, but As we have alluded to at least a couple of times tonight, this is not the same South Carolina team that we are accustomed to from about the last 4 to 6 weeks. They've got a little more firepower, maybe a lot more firepower than what we saw in the month of December. Stingrays into the zone. Florek with a shot from a sharp angle. Save is made by Kappelmaster. Rebound for Chernichin. Kyle McKenzie defends him. Chernichin now double teamed. Lodermeyer is in there, tying it up along the wall with 1:08 to go in the period. Justin Florek tries to knock it free. He does. Centering pass comes loose to Gentile. Turnaround shot goes off the side of the net. Keplinger leaves it puck for a teammate, and here come the Icemen through center ice. It's Berzola. Indirect feed for Lynch into the zone. Lynch cuts to the middle, got flattened on the play by Allen, and somebody for the Icemen really wants a piece of Allen as Lynch is down on the ice right now, and Jake Reardon comes out to tend to Luke Lynch, who got hit up high on that play. Clock stops with 49 seconds to go, and let's hope that Luke Lynch is okay. Nothing came from it in terms of skirmishes, but Lynch is very slow to get up. He is on his feet right now. I'm not sure if I'd almost rather him favor a leg a little bit than potentially be an upper body kind of injury above the shoulders. And I imagine with less than a minute to go in the period that he's going to make his way straight to the locker room, and he does. Jake Reardon trailing him. Jimmy Marks is in there as well, assisting. And hopefully we see Luke Lynch back on the ice for the third period. He already has a highlight reel goal from tonight. A shorthanded effort midway through the first period, the first goal of the night, which in my opinion has got to be up there for the #1 play of the week, goal of the week for the ECHL plays of the week. Jacksonville with the puck at center ice. It is Jacob Panetta offside against the Icemen. Panetta overskated the puck, so we'll drop it again.
Fans, at this time, we'd like to thank our center ice partners for their support on and off the ice.
Coming up afterwards, after the plays of the week, we will also go through the ECHL standings for you, at least the South Division at minimum. Tell you where the Icemen sit there. I can tell you it's pretty good. A long way to go, though, as the Stingrays try to gain the line. Broken up there by Joey Sides. Sides for Gerdukas, dropping it back to Jacob Friend. Friend for Gerdukas, loose and stolen. Shot goes just wide from Gentile with 20 seconds left in the period. Florek tries to center. Knocked away by Jacksonville. It's Nick Ford on his forehand. Off glass and safely out. Stingrays tap it ahead. Gentile looking to knock it forward. Chernichin over the line. 5 seconds to go. Wrist shot on net. Save is made. Rebound swept into the corner by Kappelmaster. Chernichin got tripped up on the play as the horn sounds. And we will go to break. A couple of chances there from the Stingrays in the final 20 seconds. But Justin Kappelmaster has really settled down and has played great in this game. Started off a little shaky about the first maybe 8 to 10 minutes. First time ever playing a game, a regular season game anyway, in this arena. But in that second period, he was nails and made a couple of big time stops in the closing seconds to keep the Icemen on top by 1. It's 2-1 after 2 periods of play. No scoring in that second period. It's right where we were after 20 minutes. And the Icemen still nursing this 1-goal advantage. Shots on goal in that period, the Icemen with 12 for a 2-period total of 24. They had 12 in each of the first 2 periods. For South Carolina, very similar. 10 shots on goal, same as the first period. So Jacksonville outshoots South Carolina 12-10 in each of the first 2 periods. Jacksonville outshooting the Stingrays 24-20 overall. We will take a break and return in a few minutes. When we do, we will be joined by South Carolina Stingrays broadcaster Cody Lefkowitz in your ECHL Plays of the Week. The Icemen on top by 1 as we head to break. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. My Gray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Just be positive. Your Community First Mortgage champions make sure you get a great rate, a quick close, and can save you about $3,000 in closing costs. Apply at communityfirstfl.org. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
Just be in control. With free interest checking and great digital tools, Community First makes smarter banking simple. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
Fans, when you're feeling the freeze, you can grab your Icemen gear at the Icemen Team Shop. Just visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to visit our online store. You can purchase Icemen team jerseys, t-shirts, hats, pucks, kids gear, and much more. If you're at the game, you can also stop by our merchandise kiosk located in the arena concourse. If you're located out of town but want to show your support for the Icemen from afar, shipping options are available. So visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to get your Icemen swag today.
Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax, knowing you're managing your money the right way, yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, Follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Happy All-Star Week, ECHL fans. Before the players celebrated a hard-fought first half of the season, there was a full slate of games last week, and we're here to bring you some of the best calls from throughout the ECHL on this week's ECHL Plays of the Week. I'm Cody Lefkowitz, the voice of the South Carolina Stingrays. We begin almost a week ago in Ohio. The Cincinnati Cyclones wrapped up a 5-game homestand Wednesday night with the chance to go a perfect 5-0 inside the Heritage Bank Center. While welcoming the Atlanta Gladiators to town, Dejan Mingo took a swing at finding his way onto the score sheet.
Gertler finds 2 Cyclones jerseys on him. Out the box comes Justin Vive. Stretch pass, he gets it. Out the box, Vive, breakaway, shot, parks the save, and then they score! It is batted out of midair, and spring training starts early for Dejan Mingo. 1:27 to go in the first. It's 1-0 Cincinnati.
That was Andrew Mossbrooks on the Cyclones Broadcast Network. Mingo's goal got Cincinnati the opening tally on their way to a 4-1 win over Atlanta. On Friday against Wheeling, Orlando's Dylan Fitz already had matched his career high with his first 2-goal game since April of 2019. But with 15 seconds on the clock, the Solar Bears forward sent the Fedoras flying.
Samikin left side, played up along the benches, knocked away. Parker carrying it in, finding Fitz, tries to get the shot off, resets, score! Send in the hats! Dylan Fitz, it's a hat trick! And the Solar Bears lead 6-2. And here come the hats as they begin to rain down. What a night for Dylan Fitz. And the hats come pouring down from the rafters here at Amway Center.
The Solar Bears went on to beat Wheeling 6-2. That was Jesse Liebman on the Solar Bears Broadcast Network. Rookie Mitchell Holscher has been unstoppable since he joined the Atlanta Gladiators in mid-January. The 21-year-old scored goals in each of his first 2 ECHL games, including this overtime winner against Jacksonville on Friday.
Mitchell Holscher had a goal last night, or rather Wednesday night in his first Gladiators game. Takes it around the net, turns and shoots it, scores! How good is this kid? 2 goals in his first 2 games, and the second is an overtime winner. Mitchell Holscher, welcome to Atlanta.
That was Mike Folta on the Gladiators Broadcast Network. Holscher picked up 3 assists in each of his next 2 games for Atlanta, giving him 8 points in his first 4 games with the Glads. The Indy Fuel opened 2022 with a 5-game winning streak. Forward Jared Thomas has been a big reason why, opening the month with a 6-game point streak. He had a goal and an assist in Saturday's 4-3 overtime victory over the Iowa Heartlanders, capping it off in that overtime.
Squirts out to the point. Teixeira hops on it. 2-on-1 for the Fuel. Teixeira across the line. Back diagonal, Thomas skates in. Takes it to goal and scores! Jared Thomas saw Kaspersky coming out, and he stick-handled around him with a deke, and then had the open net to tuck the puck in, and the Fuel win it 4-3.
That was Andrew Smith on the Indy Fuel Broadcast Network. A 4th-year pro, Thomas has 3 goals and 6 assists in the new year and has tallied points in 20 of the Fuel's last 22 games. The Iowa Heartlanders ended last week with more of the same from budding star Jake Smith. This strike showed off his deadly accuracy.
Over to Smith, he's in to the right wing circle. Jake Smith shoots it. Oh, he scored! Off the back and in. It's a Landers goal. Jake Smith, bottom of the right circle above the goal line. The Rockstar Zone. 2-1, the Iowa Heartlanders lead with some puck luck and 68 seconds to go.
Smith has led the ECHL in goals each of the last 2 weeks. He was waived by Kansas City in November, but is now a mainstay in the Landers lineup. David Fine with the call on the Iowa Heartlanders Broadcast Network. The Idaho Steelheads are in the midst of a 9-2 away from Boise and close out their 6-game series with the Utah Grizzlies on the road last weekend. After taking 2 of the first 3 at home and falling on the previous night, the Steelheads lit up the score sheet on Saturday with 6 tallies, their second highest goal output of the season, and they may have saved the best for last. Sean McBride showed off his best Peter Forsberg impression to close out the scoring.
Shots are 22-20 Steelheads, by the way. Minute 20 remains in the power play. Here's Sean McBride. He's alone. Breakaway. Goes back door and scores! Oh, what a goal by McBride. He dinks it with a drag off the backhand. His second shorthanded goal of the year, and it's 6-0.
2 of McBride's 4 goals this year have come shorthanded, and his career year continues on with 4 goals and 17 points. The Steelheads split their series with Utah and head to Rapid City for another 3-game weekend. The South Carolina Stingrays swept the Norfolk Admirals out of North Charleston this past weekend, overtaking them for 5th in the South Division in the process. The Stingrays used 5 unanswered goals in the 3rd period on Friday night to come back against the Ads. Here's yours truly, Cody Lefkowitz, on the Stingrays Broadcast Network and Caps Radio 24/7.
Over to the near side for Brink. Carried across on the left circle. Brink trying to get himself in front. Back pass Gentile. Scores! Derek Gentile! 2 goals and an assist! Gives the Stingrays the lead! Gentile finished with 2 goals and an assist in his pro debut on Friday, while line mate Andrew Chernichin tallied his 2nd hat trick of the year less than a minute later. That'll wrap it up on this week's All-Star Plays of the Week. Check out more great ECHL action on Flow Hockey. I'm the South Carolina Stingrays' Cody Lefkowitz, wishing you all a great week and great hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
Just be in control. With free interest checking and great digital tools, Community First makes smarter banking simple. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax, knowing you're managing your money the right way, yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound. Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
And we are back. Arlie Johnson along with Alex Reed. We are just about ready for the third period. Been a great one so far. Just the second game in the last 17 days for the Icemen. They need these victories and they need these 2 points just because they haven't played at all. And right now they are looking very strong. No scoring in the second period. The Icemen still nursing this 2-1 lead going into the third, Reader.
Yeah, you know, and you're right. They just want to get back on, get back into a groove. They haven't played a lot of hockey, as we talked about. And now they've got a chance here to get this 3-3 against South Carolina to go in their favor, get the first one in the books here. And it's kind of what you would expect between these two teams. Another tight, hard-fought game. A little bit of dramatics in there where basically the Icemen would really like to find a little bit of breathing room and grab the next goal here in this game. So we'll see how it plays out. As we said, though, throughout the year, this team has been showing the ability to finish strong and close games out. We'll see what they got here in the next 20.
Icemen control the draw at center ice. Third period is underway. Here's Derek Lodermeyer backhanding it in. Bednard out of his net to play it himself. Bouncing puck at the near side glass. Floric will flip it out over the blue line and out to center. Berzola knocks it back in for the Icemen. Connor Moore swings it up the right side. Gentile taps it for Justin Floric. Floric dropping it for Hammond. That was a good pass to find Hammond. And the Stingrays are in the zone offensively, only to give it up, and the Icemen clear it away. Curious to see how the Icemen play this third period. Normally this year, the Icemen have really kind of put the pressure on even with the lead, and it has been very effective for them. But tonight in particular, I wonder, it's the first game in a long time. I wonder if maybe the Icemen play a little more cautiously, a little more defensively tonight than normal in the third period.
Yeah, I don't think that they need to take any chances. You can still be aggressive and go for an opportunity and try to score and add to your lead here, but you don't need to over-pursue the puck. You don't need to make a fancy pass that could lead to a chance the other way. You can keep it simple and still be effective.
Stingrays backhanded behind the Jacksonville net. Jacob Friend to the blue line, not out. Jordan Subban holds it in. Shot is blocked by Keplinger. Subban gets it right back. Throws it right through the goal mouth. Save made by Kapelmaster. A pair of them on the rebound. And he'll put his glove on it to freeze the puck and get a draw to his left. And Kapelmaster again looking stronger as this game is moving on. Kapelmaster thus far, I believe he's allowed 3 goals now in just about 3 games for the Icemen, something along those lines, maybe 4.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's been very low. I know he won a game on the road in North Charleston against the Stingrays, and then allowed 2 goals there in the 2-1 overtime loss in Atlanta last Friday, and then one here today. He's not allowed a lot of goals here since joining the Icemen here. He's been very poised, and has certainly made the best of his starts.
Penalty coming on the Stingrays. It's a delayed call. The Icemen have it at their own blue line. Neudecker now gives it up. There's your penalty call, and the Icemen on the power play early in the third period, already on top by 1. Jacob Rakuki is looking for a potential 4-minute high stick. It's just going to be a single minor, just 2 minutes for high sticking to the Stingrays. And Jacksonville with a prime opportunity to gain some insurance against a team that struggles offensively.
Well, you get these tight games like this, 2-1 scores, the 1-goal games. You know, the special teams could really make the difference. Obviously, the Icemen already have a shorthanded goal, but here they are with the game kind of, you know, in the balance right now here early in the third period. If they could convert here on this power play chance and really get a stranglehold on the special teams side of this battle, it can really do them a lot of good.
Lodermeyer wins the face-off cleanly. It's Panetta in front looking for Neudecker, who's just behind him. Loose puck at the near side boards. Stingrays get it and clear it. Abbott Gerdukas, Derek Lodermeyer, Bauer Neudecker, and Ben Howerchuk, the 4 forwards. Jacob Panetta is your top defenseman on the power play as Neudecker rims it around. Bednard unable to block it behind the net. The Icemen reverse it the opposite way. Hammond first on the puck. Miller will clear it out. Jacksonville 0 for 2 on the power play thus far. This is their third opportunity.
This is where maybe the Icemen miss Brandon Fortunato. Again, was loaned to the Charlotte Checkers, the American Hockey League, earlier today. So he's the guy that kind of serves that power play on the quarterback on the power play. And came back for the 1 game last week against Atlanta, and then already back up joining his buddy in Craig Martin. But again, we wish Forts all the best, and he's a guy they've missed in this situation.
Panetta dropping the puck for Sean Giles. Panetta heads to the bench. The Icemen still have 55 seconds to go on this power play. Here's Zach Berzola over the blue line. Onside, Giles on the backhand, feeds it cross ice for Joey Sides. Wrister in a screen is blocked, goes to the far side corner. McCallchuk gets the puck away into the slot at Sides to the blue line. Berzola walks into one, tries to get the shot away, couldn't get it. Moves it cross ice for McCallchuk. South Carolina player has a broken stick on the play. Centering pass is blocked. Icemen trying to get it back. Nick Ford looking to knock it free. Stingrays get it and clear it. That was a huge play by Carter Allen of the Stingrays. 21 seconds to go on this power play for the Icemen.
Yeah, South Carolina's penalty kill has been very strong here in this game. You know, aside allowing a shorthanded goal against from the actual PK side of it, they've been very good here and limited the chances.
Here's Miller trying to clear from behind his own net. And with the help of Hammond, they do get it away. So Jacksonville goes to 0 for 3 on the power play. Isaacson out of the penalty box, and teams are at 5-on-5. Isaacson gets a steal, but it's going to be offside against South Carolina with 16:13 to go. A couple of quick updates from some South Division scores. The Atlanta Gladiators have gone from 1-0 down to a 2-1 advantage at Florida. That is early in the second period. 2-1 Atlanta, the lead over the Florida Everblades. Also the Orlando Solar, actually just only 6 minutes to go in the second period of that one now. The Orlando Solar Bears still have the lead at Maine. It is 3-1 now, the Solar Bears on top. And we have another penalty. Is this another penalty for high sticking against South Carolina? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, and I think it's the third one tonight with the high stick here. So something that's, they can keep the sticks down here, boys. But the Icemen don't care, they'll take it.
That was Panetta. Received it for the second time this period, too. He is fine. It is just another single minor 2-minute power play for the Icemen. You have to think at some point you have to be able to convert on it. I know the Stingrays are great on the penalty kill, but you can get one. One could very well be the difference. I will say, even though South Carolina's penalty kill is superb this year, not so much against Jacksonville. The Icemen have had more success against the Stingrays than anybody by far. South Carolina's penalty kill this year is 85.2%, but against the Icemen, it is only 78.4%. Big difference there as the Stingrays get a deflection, but they cannot clear the zone. The Icemen keep it. Panetta with a wrister and a screen. Save is made by Bednard. No rebound. He kind of juggled it a little bit, but he was able to hold on, and the draw comes to his right. Jacksonville this year, going into this game, the Icemen were 8 for 37 on the power play against South Carolina. Now 8 for 40, I guess, if you include tonight, an even 20%. But that's still better than most against South Carolina. Derek Lodermeyer on the draw. wins it cleanly for Hawerchuk at the blue line. He'll feed Panetta, and at the far side half boards, it's Gerdukis. Gerdukis' pass tapped away. Stingrays cannot clear. Panetta walks into one, saved by Bednard, no rebound, as Panetta just tried to beat him cleanly with a slapper, but Bednard going down butterfly to make the save. 1:28 to go on this power play. It's Alex Brink in the penalty box this time for the Stingrays. Neudecker heads to the bench. Nick Ford replaces him. Everybody else stays on the ice for Jacksonville. Stingrays win this one, and Connor Moore will drive it the length of the ice. Justin Kapelmaster leaving the puck for Jacob Panetta. And the Icemen will start the charge ahead. It is Lodermeyer. Chipping and chasing away from Moore. Miller tries to clear it, held in by Ford behind the net. Looking for it is Lodermeyer. Comes around the wall for Panetta, who holds in. Shifts away from a man. Panetta now skates into the corner. Plays it underneath for Ford, then for Hawerchuk. Tapped away by South Carolina. They'll drive it the length of the ice and out. Excellent penalty killing here from the Stingrays tonight. Panetta circles the back of his net and will try again with 47 seconds to go on the man advantage. Panetta onside. Playing it off the boards indirectly to himself. He'll rim it around, taking a hit in the process. Hawerchuk feeds Gerdukis. Gerdukis back for Hawerchuk at the right circle. Hawerchuk playing it underneath Lodermeyer, centering pass, deflected away, and Bednar got a piece of it with the glove. I think it deflected off a stick, and Bednar was able to snatch it out of the air before Lodermeyer could redirect it. Lodermeyer was going to try and bat it out of the air as well. Bednar is a great goaltender. You saw it last year with the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. His numbers aren't quite as good this year as last year, but I think that's just because the Stingrays have struggled so much defensively, much more than normal. But Bednar is still as good as they come in this league. Icemen win the faceoff. Still 24 seconds on the power play. It is Joey Sides behind the net. McCallchuk, top of the left circle. Spins away from one man, spins away from another, loses the handle. South Carolina gets it, and they will clear it. That should do it on this power play, and the Icemen are going to be 0 for 4.
Yeah, and the Icemen here, or excuse me, the South Carolina penalty kill, getting the job done here, keeping it a one-goal game, and they come back here in this game and find a way to tie it up. They can thank their penalty kill.
Great feed by Neudecker, feeding in front. Sides loses the handle. Teams are at full strength, and here's Alex Brinks right out of the penalty box. Berzola cannot defend on him, but Sean Giles is able to help out. Now a penalty, however, called against Jacksonville. It's going to be slashing against Zach Berzola, and we will go to break, and the Stingrays now will have their chance on the power play. No surprise there, as Jacksonville still has their 2-1 lead, and they're down a man when we come back. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; My Gray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
The Icemen lead 2-1, but they are shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. 13:56 to go in the third period. Stingrays win the faceoff in the offensive zone. It is Hammond for Courtnall. A deflection by Jacksonville, but not cleared out yet. Shot in the screen. Kapelmaster makes the save. He will cover it up after it broke free from him briefly. Isaacson, I think, tried to bank it in off of him, but Kapelmaster was there for that one as well. So another face-off comes to the left side of Justin Kapelmaster. The Icemen will send out Abbott Gerdukis and Ben Hawerchuk as penalty killers. Jacksonville does have one shorthanded goal tonight, and the Icemen win this face-off and clear it the length of the ice. Kyle McKenzie doing the honors. Connor Moore, seems like I call his name out about every 30 seconds tonight. Stingrays easily into the zone. It is Courtnall in the right wing corner, playing it down low for Isaacson. He has the only goal of the night for South Carolina. To the blue line, it is Moore. Back down low for Isaacson, and around we go for Holmstrom. Holmstrom to the line, playing it up high for Tarek Hammond. Holmstrom gets it back. Again, center point, Moore fakes the shot, moves it to the right side. Stick save made by Kappelmaster. Rebound for the Stingrays. Getting a piece of it there as Gerduckus. Puck comes free. McKenzie will do the rest of the work and drive it the length of the ice. A line change for Jacksonville. Derek Lodermeyer with Nick Ford now penalty killing. Head coach Nick Luco showing a lot of faith in the youngster Nick Ford as a penalty killer. You don't normally send young guys out there or guys that have only played a half dozen games with your team in that situation, but this is not the first time we've seen him in that role either. And here's Ford hustling for the puck. He beats Chernichin to it, can't clear it out, however. Chernichin got a piece. It is Gentile, left face-off dot. Still 29 seconds to go on the power play. Gentile to the line for Subban. Cross-ice look, Chernichin kicks it onto his stick. Chernichin from the goal line, centering feed off the post, just to the stick side of Kappelmaster. The rebound is cleared away by Jacob Friend. Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, it was, and it did hit off that pipe here on the near side and just exited out there. That looked to be the one there for South Carolina, but again, music to the ears of Justin Kappelmaster and the Icemen on that one.
That's a pair of pipes that the Stingrays have hit tonight, one in the first period and that one right there. So the Icemen survive. Berzola out of the penalty box. Both teams 0 for 4 on the power play. No surprise. You're looking at two of the top 4 teams in the penalty kill in the entire ECHL. It is Chernichin for the Stingrays. Wrist shot is deflected high into the air and out of play. Clock stops with 11:35 to go in the third period. And this game has really kind of settled into a defensive contest, Reader. In the first period, wide open. It was 2-1, 13 minutes into the game, but we haven't seen anything since.
No, really not. I mean, again, all the scoring coming in the first, and this is just, you know, what we've seen out of these teams. You know, even when the Icemen were having a good little run there, we talked about that win streak. They played a lot of games against South Carolina. Games were still, you know, pretty tight, and there was always these, you know, dramatic moments here where you never know which way it would go, but it wasn't like they were just clean blowouts and wins in all of those matches. So it's not surprising. Two defensive-minded teams and the low-scoring affair to result.
Stingrays in the offensive zone. Centering pass goes by a couple of men all the way to the blue line. Stingrays hold it in, however. It is Courtnall, right wing circle. Playing it into the corner for Miller. Miller spins away from Giles. Howarchuk got a piece of it, but he couldn't clear out. Gerduckus blocks a shot. He's got it on his forehand. He'll chip it off glass and out. Bouncing puck there. And it is Neudecker who comes away with it by himself for now. Waits for help. Nice feed off the boards for Howarchuk. Howarchuk still 1-on-5, but he'll keep it rolling for Derek Lodermeyer. At the blue line, Keplinger couldn't quite get there in time. The Icemen do get it back at center ice, however. They are onside as Friend backhands it in. Jacob Friend's goal at the 13:04 mark of the first period right now is the difference in this game. 2-1 Jacksonville. Friend with another wrist shot. That is blocked. Held in by Lodermeyer. Loose puck. And the Stingrays will sweep it away on the backhand. No icing here. Had very few icing calls all night tonight for either team, which is nice to see.
It's been pretty smooth. It keeps the pace going.
Here's Lodermeyer into the zone. Left side for Keplinger. Keplinger takes it into the left wing corner. I think Croy Evingston is playing forward on this shift because Luke Lynch is not in the lineup right now. So they're getting some beef up front as looks like we are not going to see Luke Lynch the rest of the night, but the big fella now taking a turn at the forward line.
Well, the Icemen had 7 defensemen dressed for this game, so they can afford to drop or put one up there in the forward line in the absence of Lynch. And big body there at 6'6" there for Croy Evingston.
Floric in the offensive zone. A man goes down for Jacksonville. Puck gets reversed to the right wing corner. Floric again for South Carolina. Ridden into the glass by Jacob Panetta. Penalty coming on Panetta. I thought that was a good, clean play, but they're going to call it holding on Jacob Panetta against the much larger Justin Floric. And just as it was last break, the Icemen will be shorthanded when we come back. Still on top 2-1, but getting a little anxious right now as the Stingrays will be on the power play when we return. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and on flowhockey.tv. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen still on top, just by one. Stingrays on the power play. They win the faceoff. It is Hammond, cross ice. Moore fans on the shot. He's fortunate to keep it in the zone. Stingrays still with possession. Gerdukas got a piece, but couldn't clear it out. Shot deflected in front. Comes free for the Icemen. Off the wall, it is Gerdukas just out of his reach. Kyle McKenzie had the right idea trying to pass that indirectly off the boards, but Gerdukas didn't realize that McKenzie was so savvy with it.
Yeah, he was looking this our direction and not where the puck was going. I think he was hoping McKenzie would thread the needle on a long home run pass between those defenders, but right call there by McKenzie, the safer play.
Stingrays back in the offensive end. It is Courtnall, right wing corner. Plays it up high for Hammond. Slap shot in a screen, whistles wide. Comes all the way to the left point for Moore. Moore feeding Ben Holmstrom. Back behind the net, McKenzie with a steal, drives it around the wall. Hammond is there to hold it. Moves it into the corner for Nick Isaacson. Isaacson, cross ice feed. Moore had it caught between his skates, but again, he will keep the zone. Holmstrom taps it behind the net. Comes loose, it belongs to Jacksonville. Gerdukas has it. He will forehand it the length of the ice. Line change for Jacksonville. 49 seconds to go on the power play for the Stingrays. Moore circles the back of his net. Lodermeyer, some cursory forechecking as Floric takes it into the zone onside. Poke check by Lodermeyer, knocking it right back out to center. Lodermeyer and Ford again, your second penalty kill pairing. The Icemen without Luke Lynch. He might have been out on the ice in a normal circumstance here, but not right now. His friend tries to clear it. Comes free for Lodermeyer. He's going to skate with it shorthanded. He's got Ford with him. Lodermeyer beats a man wide, cuts to the forehand and pops it over the crossbar. What a move that was from Derek Lodermeyer as the Icemen were bidding for their second shorthanded goal of the night. That would have brought the house down.
Oh, it would have. That would have rivaled the great goal scored by Lynch earlier. Man, what a move by Lodermeyer there. Just didn't have the finish. Tried to go high that time and just missed by inches there.
Icemen get a steal, lead pass ahead. Can Ford get there? Not quite. He will prevent the icing, however, and now Ford with a steal in the zone. Teams are back at full strength. Hawerchuk fanned on the shot. Tried to just catch and release, but wasn't able to get it. Hawerchuk now knocks it free. The Icemen kill off another penalty, however, against them. They are now 5 for 5 on the penalty kill, and here's Joey Sides trying to clear it in. Onside, Sides has the puck carry him right back to him, carrying it behind the net, looking for McCallchuk. Sides on his forehand, couldn't get it to the blue line. Alex Brink will feed it away on the backhand. Berzola gloves it right down to his stick, taking it to the line, but no further. Berzola has to regroup and send it back for Austin McEnany. Berzola off the wall for Hawerchuk, goes by everybody. This will be icing against Jacksonville with 6:43 to go. And again, let's go back to that penalty kill, not just that one in particular, but all of the penalty kills here tonight, Reader, as the Icemen, I can't tell you how good they are right now. They win down a man.
Yeah, they've been fantastic here, and they've been doing it pretty effectively here. South Carolina, to their credit, they haven't generated a ton of shots. They've had a couple, but they've been moving the puck around. They've been controlling the zone time, but there's just not much there. The Icemen in the right spots, playing good positional penalty killing there. They're getting the puck. They're making the right plays, and they got a goal to show for it here tonight.
Puck comes out to center ice. Bouncing puck belongs to South Carolina. It is Nick Isaacson cutting to the left and gains the line. Tries to cut to the inside. Centering feed knocked away by Giles. Excellent defensive play as he deflects it off the glass. Stays in play, however. Stingrays still with the puck. Isaacson in the high slot. Wrister is deflected wide of the net and off the glass. Jacksonville looks to gain possession. Hawerchuk knocks it free, finds Mikulchuk. He's got sides with him. Mikulchuk onside, wrist shot on goal. Save is made by Bednard. Caught it right in the logo, and he will take the face-off as Mikulchuk tried to beat him long distance using the defender as a screen. So the Icemen get a line change. Again, going with 8 forwards right now. It was 9 to start the game, but minus Luke Lynch, it appears, for the remainder of this one. Abbott Gerdukas centers a line with Josh Keplinger to his right against the glass. Bauer Neudecker in the slot to his left. Gerdukas trying to win the faceoff back to Jacob Panetta. And he does ultimately get it there. Panetta with a wrister. Blocker save made by Bednard. He's looked very good after a shaky start, just like Jacksonville's netminder, Justin Kappelmaster. Stingrays have the puck in their own zone. It is Hammond, wing to wing. Getting a piece of it is Keplinger. Offensive zone steal here from Jacksonville. Gerdukas tries to play it behind the net. Finds Neudecker. Neudecker to the line. Friend with a wrist shot. Great save is made by Bednard. Just got it with the left leg. And we will go to break with 5:37 to go in period number 3. It remains Jacksonville 2, South Carolina 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
The Jacksonville Ice.
2-1 Jacksonville. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here with 5:37 to go in the contest. All the goal scoring in this game came in the opening 13 minutes of the contest, 13 minutes and 4 seconds anyway. Since then, it's just been nothing but airtight defense and great goaltending.
Yeah, it has been. It's just tightly contested, and again, neither team wants to make that crucial mistake that could lead to a goal. So both teams kind of playing a little cautiously here, but obviously South Carolina, they're going to have to step up, make a couple changes here as this wears on in the final 5:25.
Puck is in the Stingray zone. South Carolina has it. Hammond for Gentile. He'll backhand it. Tried to get it in deep. Panetta got a piece of it. Florek knocks it free. Panetta gets it right back. He's all by himself. Nothing fancy here from the Icemen. Just play it down low. Get pucks deep. Get line changes. Stingrays Carter Allen shifts towards the left. Gains the red line. Now the blue. Stingrays are onside. Allen goes coast to coast all the way behind the Jacksonville net. Comes all the way to the right wing boards before knocking it into the corner for Florek. Less than 5 minutes to go in the contest now. Jacksonville still on top by 1. Bouncing puck, and the Icemen clear it away. Croy Evingson playing forward for the remainder of this game, it looks like, was able to sweep it away. Allen has it back at his blue line. Playing it cross ice for Bryce Martin, who we've seen almost none of in this game. Strange to see that, as the Icemen have it in the neutral zone. Ford takes a hit from Czech. That is his actual last name, not a Czech. He took a check from Czech.
What a great hockey name.
Oh, it's fantastic. Damian Czech, as the Icemen get a centering pass away, trying to find Mikulchuk just out of his reach, and it ends up going all the way back into the Icemen zone.
Yeah, that was a great look by Evingson. He got it through. Seemed to be on the mark. I think Mikulchuk was just a smidge tied up there.
Here's Sides trying to create a 2-on-1 with Hawerchuk. Pass was blocked. Hawerchuk was open. The Icemen get it back, however. It is Joey Sides in the right wing corner. Away from one, tries to beat a double team. Couldn't do it. Jade Miller spins away from a man, tries to step it forward. Sides gets a piece of it, and another steal from the Icemen. Centering pass knocked away. Sides gets hit from behind, will play on. Behind the net for Jacksonville, it is Hawerchuk. Turns away from one man and finds Sides. To the blue line, it's Brzola. Quick release on the shot, it is blocked. Sides gets it right back. The Icemen pressing for this insurance goal. Left point, McKenzie Chips it off the wall for Sides. Sides will drive it around the boards. Comes all the way to the near side. Berzola pinches in. He's on the puck first. Zach Berzola to the far side for Sides. Mikulchuk has it there. Mikulchuk tries to spin away from Subban. The Icemen are getting a line change on the fly as Jacksonville keeps the puck in the offensive zone. Centering pass from Mikulchuk. That goes by everybody as well. Almost a carbon copy of the last shift with that centering pass that went out of the zone.
Yeah, what a shift there and by the Icemen. And, you know, maybe they didn't generate a ton there, but they were winding the clock down on that shift. It was all about puck possession, puck control, winning your battles, and more importantly for Jacksonville, winding down the clock here in a one-goal game. That was an excellent shift here. Icemen are offside just because Mikulchuk was trying to get off. He just didn't have the legs anymore. That was a tiring shift.
The Icemen, especially with the forwards, have got to be feeling it a little bit, down to just 8 forwards right now. Croy Evingston has definitely played a role to try and help out, getting a couple of shifts at forward tonight just to try and keep 3 lines rolling. As the Icemen are now just trying to survive the final 3 minutes of this game. 3 minutes even on the clock. They actually have to reset the clock to exactly 3 minutes right now. Icemen out shooting South Carolina 29-27. There have been a lot of games very similar to this one between these two clubs this season. Jacksonville with a pair of 3-1 wins. We might see a third one of those. Actually, they already have 3 3-1 wins. This might be a 4th game, Reader, between these two teams where the Icemen potentially could end up winning it 3-1 if they get an empty netter. But still some work left to be done for that. Stingrays take it into the offensive zone. Kerwin with a shot. That is blocked. Puck comes free for Jacksonville. It is Jacob Friend. He has the potential game-winning goal in this one right now. He'll flip it up the right side for Abbott Gerdukas. Gerdukas looking for Neudecker. Blocked at the line, but held in the zone. It is Keplinger with a wrister. Save is made by Bednard. Rebound comes back to Keplinger behind the net. Being ridden off the puck by Ben Holmstrom. Here come the Stingrays with 2:23 to go in the game. Isaacson is onside, tries to cut into the slot. Getting a piece of it was Kappelmaster, just enough with the glove. Isaacson with a turnaround shot. That was blocked by Gerdukas. Still in net is Ryan Bednard, but the Stingrays have some pressure right now in the offensive zone. Carter Allen at the left point. Shot in the screen, blocked in front. Comes loose for the Icemen, clearing the zone is Jacob Friend. Important that it is not strong enough for icing. We play on. Less than 2 minutes to go in the game. Justin Florek on a bouncing puck, loses the handle. Here's Nick Ford taking a hit from Allen. Could have been called interference, but they will play on. 1:43 to go in the game. Stingrays skate out of their zone. It is Justin Florek onside. Bednard straying from his crease. Now he heads straight to the bench. And it is 6 skaters on the ice for South Carolina. Stingrays with a shot just wide from Justin Florek. Low to the glove side of Kappelmaster. Didn't miss by more than an inch or two. Icemen try to clear. The puck is loose. It belongs to the Icemen. They'll flip it ahead for Nick Ford. Ford gains the red line, tries to find an open man in Derek Lodermeyer. Turns from a sharp angle, tries to find Ford in front. They couldn't put the shot towards goal. Stingrays get it back. They still have time. 1:07 to go on the clock. Gentile turns back into his own zone. Keeping him there is Lodermeyer with some good defensive pressure. It's Joey Sides, rather. Final minute of play. Florek through the neutral zone. Wrister on goal. Kappelmaster will glove it easily. He'll take the face-off, and we're going to have a face-off in the Icemen zone with 51.7 seconds to go. I fully expect a timeout to be called here by the Stingrays, and then we'll wait and see what happens and set the scene for you after that. The Stingrays are already at their bench. And the timeout is now official from South Carolina. And Reader, let's talk a little bit about some defensive strategy here from the Icemen, just making sure that they can preserve this 2-1 advantage and come home with a couple of points tonight.
Yeah, it's a kind of tense moments here as you're going to have the face-off here in the O-zone, and for South Carolina, the extra attacker out there. Again, a big face-off here. Would not be surprised to see maybe Derek Lodemeyer out there for this face-off. He's kind of been that dependable guy. Of course, he might just be coming off that last shift. Depends how his conditioning is here for this one, but we'll see how it plays out right now. But I think it's all going to start with this face-off. The Icemen can win the draw, get a clear down the ice, and maybe regroup here. But yeah, Lodemeyer, is he out there? He is, and I'm not surprised to see that whatsoever.
No, he is the clear-cut #1 face-off guy for the Icemen. even more pronounced when it's a defensive zone draw. And this is going to be a big one, although because the faceoff is on the right wing side, Jacksonville actually has Abbott Gerdukis on the ice to take this draw because he's a right-handed shot.
Oh, yeah, good point, Arlie. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So you want him on his forehand side to try and win the draw. It's Lodermeyer's off wing. But important that Nick Luco does have 2 center icemen out there just in case there's a perhaps a false start from somebody.
Yeah, then you can cycle them through there.
Puck is down, Stingrays control it. It is Nick Isaacson behind the Jacksonville net. Panetta steals, tries to clear it, bounces around towards the blue line, held in for the moment. The Icemen get it back, they'll clear the zone. This is gonna be icing against Jacksonville. Clock stops with 38.6 seconds to go. I don't mind that at all from Jacob Friend. Just get that thing out of there. That puck was right between the hash marks when he picked it up. You don't want to mess around in that area.
No, that was in a very dangerous area, and I think he had it in the backhand, so he needed to, not do anything fancy, just get the puck and pitchfork it out the other way. He got the clear.
Now Lodermeyer does take this face-off because it's on the left side of Justin Kappelmaster against Ben Holmstrom. Stingrays win it and play it into the corner, but the Icemen will be first on the puck there. Friend tries to clear. Gerdukis flips it ahead and out of the zone. Too soft for icing. Great play there by Gerdukis. Perfect pace to that puck on the clear out. 23 seconds to go in the game. South Carolina, one last chance. They'll play it ahead for Chernichin. Chernichin into the left wing corner. Holmstrom will play it behind the net. Courtnall has it with 14 seconds to go. Hammond drives it around the wall. Holmstrom tries to center, tries to bank it in off the mask of Kappelmaster, couldn't get it to go. 5 seconds to go. The Icemen look for one final clear. Mikulchuk will flip it the length of the ice and score. Will it count? I don't know. It doesn't matter because the Icemen have just defeated the South Carolina Stingrays. Pick your score, 2-1, 3-1. That's not ultimately relevant. Jacksonville has the win. The Icemen have 2 points, and for the moment, once again, are in first place in the South Division standings.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really close. I think he's just going to miss out on getting the empty net goal there by just a fraction of a second, but the Icemen getting the big victory here today, and they do it on home ice. The first of a 3-3 here against South Carolina. And this has been quite the contest here tonight. And Jacksonville getting it done here today. 2-1 in a tightly contested game. Great hockey game here. Both teams really competed. The Icemen winning the special teams battle. Hats off to the Stingrays as well. They did an excellent job there in regards to the penalty kill. The only blemish was the fact that they surrendered a shorthanded goal today. But both teams' penalty kills were definitely locked in. That'll be something to watch as the weekend progresses. But big victory here in front of the home fans. Jacksonville gets the win here by a 2-1 count. And they will not count that goal by Mikulchuk. I think it is the right call. Unfortunately, he just missed by a matter of seconds. And Jacksonville, big winners here tonight. We'll wait on the 3 stars here in just a moment, but the Icemen getting things on the board. With the shorthanded goal in this game for the Icemen. And that goal was scored just 7:50 into the contest. Nick Lynch getting the tally, a shorthanded goal, his 7th of the year, the 8th shorthanded goal scored by Jacksonville here this season. Derek Lodemeyer picking up an assist on that tally, 1-0 Jacksonville. Then at 12:39, the Stingrays would get another opportunity, and they would get it off the stick of Nick Isaacson. Nice shot from the slot, would rip in for the tally, and that would make it a 1-1 game. Isaacson getting the assist along with Holmstrom and Kerwin in his professional debut, picking up an assist. Then the Icemen getting the go-ahead marker later in the first, just responding about a minute and a half later at 13:04. Less than a minute later, I should say. Jacob Friend, a shot from the point, his 2nd of the year, set up by Neudecker and Howardchuk. And that would make it a 2-1 score. And from there, the special teams battle would take place. We'll send it down to Joe Massa for the 3 stars.
Your number 2 star.
Luke Lynch, the number 3
with
star.
With the game-winning goal, number 2, Jacob Friend.
Jacob Friend, your number 2 star, has the game winner in this game, and threw some big hits as well. Solid outing for Jacob Friend.
And tonight's H2 Health number 1 star of the game with 27 saves, Justin Kappelmaster.
Yeah, Justin Kappelmaster, strong game here today. Made 27 of 28 saves, and he's going to take a nice stroll down the ice to flip a T-shirt. He's got a couple right now. He's going to throw the one for Lynch, who was the number 3 star, couldn't make the curtain call, and they'll toss it into the crowd. And Kappelmaster will be joined down there in front of the Iceman bench on the ice there with Arlie Johnson. We'll send it down there.
Justin, sensational job. This was your home debut for the Icemen, and you really settled into this game, saving 27 of 28. I got to think that the defense in front of you just seems to make things a little bit easier. They really are on top of their game, airtight in front.
Yeah, they've been amazing. I mean, keeping the shots out wide and making me see everything, and honestly, it made my job pretty easy.
Right now, you've allowed 4 goals total in 3 games for the Icemen. Obviously, they're doing their job, but you're doing yours too. Talk about the confidence level that you have right now and just how well you're seeing the puck.
Yeah, I feel really comfortable right now, but like you said before, it's a team game, and my team's been playing phenomenal in front of me and making it easy, so I just hope we keep this going.
Justin, congratulations. Let's keep it rolling tomorrow night.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And there you have it. It was Justin Kappelmaster, tonight's number 1 star, making 27 saves here in the contest, as the Icemen pick up the 2-1 victory here today. Wait for Arlie to make the trek back up here. As Jacksonville and the Stingrays will meet again tomorrow. 7 o'clock start time. You can catch that game right here on Mixler and at flowhockey.tv. And of course, it's one of those things where tomorrow we will have another big home game. And it's Saturdays are hockey nights, folks, in Jacksonville. There's no question about that. So we hope to see everybody out. Tickets available right now. And you can go to Ticketmaster.com and to JacksIceman.com. And then the 2 teams will meet again on Sunday. A 3 o'clock start time from the North Charleston Coliseum to close out this weekend, 3-3. Shots on goal in this game, 30-28 here in favor of the Icemen as they pick up the 2-1 win. Again, I think the key here in this game is going to be special teams. South Carolina 0 for 5, Jacksonville 0 for 4 on the power play. Both teams excellent on the penalty kill, no surprise, as Arlie talked about it. Both teams in the top 4 in the league in the penalty kill. But the Icemen they managed to get a shorthanded goal on their first penalty kill, and that was really one of the differences here. It was Jake Friend who gets credit for the game winner, but again, that shorthanded goal playing a large role here in this one as the Icemen pick up this 2-1 victory here today. And again, looking at some of the scores from around the ECHL at some of the other games that kind of affect the Icemen. Orlando all over the Maine Mariners, 5-2. Orlando with the lead. Tristan Langen a hat trick in this game with 4:07 to go in the third from Portland, Maine. And then the Florida Everblades, who the Icemen are chasing right now, they hold the top spot by 1 point. As of right now, they don't hold the top spot, but in points, the Icemen do. But they have a 3-2 lead just seconds into the third period of play against the Atlanta Gladiators. Xavier Bouchard, the go-ahead marker in this contest. And I welcome back Arlie Johnson. Arlie, I got to run downstairs, take care of some more duties.
Yes.
A great affair. I'm gonna turn it over to you. I'll see you tomorrow, man. What a great game this was.
Can't wait.
Defensive struggle, and the Icemen come out on top.
Defensively and goaltending, that's what it's all about. The Icemen are winning a ton of games this way. Sometimes you get those 6-2 kind of contests, but there have been a lot of 2-1, 3-1, 3-2 victories for Jacksonville. I think that really is a testament, one, to the coaching staff, to Brandon Mashinter, assistant coach, and head coach Nick Luco. And then the guys in front executing in front of the goaltender. Goaltending has been good most all year long. Defense has been so good, just like we were talking about with Justin Kappelmaster there. One thing that the goalies do in their job, but it is much easier for them to do their job when the defense is playing as well as they have been. And Justin Kappelmaster is just the next guy in line as now the Icemen with their four-headed monster, I guess, from the course of the year. Justin Kapelmaster just adding to that. His goals against average came into the game for an Iceman, in the Iceman uniform anyway. It was at 1.49, I believe, and it actually went down tonight. Or 1.43, and it went down. So you're looking at goals against average maybe around 1.3 or so through 3 games in his Iceman career. 2-0-1 for Jacksonville. More importantly, though, the standings. The Icemen with the victory, now 21-9-2-0. Jacksonville, how about this for a stretch run? The Icemen in their last 14 games, 12-1-1. In their last 22 games, 18-3-1. Absolutely ridiculous numbers from the Jacksonville Icemen right now as they just keep on rolling. They could lose as many guys as they can to the American Hockey League, but their final results stay the same. It's a win for the Jacksonville Icemen. No matter who is in the lineup, everybody is getting the job done from player 1 all the way down to the bottom. This has been a team effort for the Icemen, and it has been an absolute joy watching this team advance in the Eastern Conference in the South Division standings. Jacksonville, as of this very second, a 1-point advantage over the Florida Everblades for first place in the South Division, but keep in mind the Icemen also have 3 games in hand on Florida too. So even though it's only 1, they could actually stretch that lead if the Icemen can get a few more games in hand that they do get played. Florida, of course, in action tonight. They have a 1-goal lead right now. The last thing you want between Florida and Atlanta is an overtime game. It almost doesn't even matter who wins the contest. You just want to make sure that they don't both gain points in that one. So we'll monitor that. Those 2 teams will play again tomorrow, as will the Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays. These are the only 2 home games in I believe, a 12-game stretch for the Icemen. So if you want to get your hockey fix, you should have been here tonight, and you better be here tomorrow, because after that one, the next home game for the Icemen, I believe, is not until February the 9th, when the Icemen will be hosting the Orlando Solar Bears. That is exactly it. So 2.5 weeks between home games after tomorrow night, as Jacksonville will be on a 6-game road trip after tomorrow. We'll tell you more about that one tomorrow evening when the Icemen look for back-to-back victories against the Stingrays. That will do it for this broadcast. Thank you, as always, to Gemstone Media. I want to thank them not only for tonight, but especially for the All-Star Classic that we had here on Monday evening. Those guys do so much that you have no idea about everything behind the scenes, but they absolutely crush it. So, Gemstone, thank you very much. We are much appreciative of all the work that you do. Thank you to our off-ice crew, led by Kate Truslow this evening. And, of course, for my broadcast partner, Alex Reed. This is Arlie Johnson saying good night for now. Final score once more. The Jacksonville Icemen 2, the South Carolina Stingrays 1. This was a wonderful night for hockey.